Darn it. Third then. Third then. Alright guys, I am ready. Here I am. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi Twin. Hey Metalhead. Inman Wraith. Hey guys, good to see you here. And also Twin, thank you so much for the lurk. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me. So yeah, I do actually have like a couple of updates that I want to share with like you guys and everything like this, like regarding like about like my mental health as well, and also like the other things that have been going on. So to start off, oh don't worry, I never claim my places for chat. This is just my opinion, but I find it arrogant. I mean, it's fine, don't worry about it. No, we're just like, you know, we're just kidding around here, you know, it's nothing like too serious. No, just kind of like explaining that hold on. Then you know, like he goes, because I know like the twins says like first, and then I was about to put myself second, and then you came in and so I had to put myself third. I mean, we're just, it's just all jokes and stuff like this. So you know, it's nothing, you know, like more than that. Sorry, late response. No worries, buddy. I know you got your own thing as well, you know, going on in life, so you're fine. I still appreciate it, you know, like you being in here regardless. So it's all good. But no, I also like when I really want to talk about like with you guys and everything like this. Last week and everything like that, I did got to see like my new psychiatrist and everything like this, and we got to see each other, you know, like face to face. Like the appointment actually like went really good and everything, and you know, like the session was very smooth. You know, we gotta like, you know, talk like about things, you know, that I've been going through, you know, like in my life as well and everything like this, and also like mentally. And it turns out that usually with kind of like with a case like me, for example, I eventually would need to be introduced like to like a medication, which are like antipsychotics and all this, which I will be kind of like a little bit honest about that. Like, hold on, let me catch my breath a little bit. Give me a second. Because usually like when, about like this kind of like idea though, like I'll be kind of like a little bit honest. Like I used to find that kind of like very overwhelming like at first and everything like that, because I remember like, you know, like in the past, you know, I used to have like people like telling me like a lot of like horror stories about these kinds of things and everything, but meanwhile there's like others, they told me that, you know, like it helped them out, and usually there's like nothing like to really worry about, because it turns out it's usually like with this kind of like intrusive thoughts I've like, been going through, like, you know, that's kind of like been hindering me a lot. I will eventually, you know, like have to start taking them and everything like that, and in order like, you know, to help me like cope with the kind of issues, you know, that I've been like, you know, dealing with. So there's going to be that and everything, and I completely understand that. Oh yeah, totally. No, because especially like for somebody like us, you know, when we get introduced like to kind of something like that that we never done before, it can be a bit of a psychological warfare, which I know like it doesn't happen like to many people and all this, because to be kind of like a little bit honest, because usually with medications like those, like I've never like been exposed to it like ever in my life and everything like that, which is why, you know, like I don't know like what the outcome is going to look like for me and all this. And especially because, you know, like growing up, like when I was like 4 years old, I had experiences like with anaphylaxis and everything, also known as like anaphylactic shock, which is kind of like a rare like life-threatening like allergic reaction that people get sometimes, you know, when they take, you know, eat like certain foods, or, you know, when they get like, you know, like insect bites, or like even like certain medications like antibiotics, for example. And because I had a history of that when I was like 4 and everything, so, you know, I kind of like, you know, want to like, you know, ask like a lot of questions, you know, get to know more about the medication, like the side effects and stuff like that, you know, so it's like, I can really know like, you know, what to expect, and also like to kind of be sure like it's safe enough for me to, you know, like to take those things, because honestly, I never did it like ever in my life and all that. So, you know, like usually with kind of like newer experiences, like I know sometimes it can be exciting, but also scary at the same time. So that's why, you know, I was like very overwhelmed about it, like even to the point I kind of cried. So which it did happen to me and everything, but then I had like other people telling me, you know, that they also, you know, like took like meds, you know, like for like their mental health struggles, and you know, they still turn out okay, and you know, it worked out best for them and everything. But it's also because, you know, back then I used to tell like a lot of like horror stories about it, which is why like I got really super worried about the idea. But even like as a parent with my new psychiatrist, like, you know, when they're not really the only kind of people that is kind of like reachable like in his circles, only his assistant and everything like that, you know, I try to kind of like explain a little bit further, and I asked, you know, all the questions about it and everything like that, and they kind of told me, you know, that rest assured that when I take those medicines, I'll be absolutely fine. It won't cause like any anaphylaxis, like, you know, like what I had like when I was like 4 years old and all that stuff. So that's why. And but also like I remember like I was talking about even like with Irritated that because since, you know, like that was like 25 years ago, and my body has kind of like, you know, like developed like over time. I'm sure, like, you know, like in a way my immune system was kind of like a bit like more resistant to about dealing with this kind of thing, so usually I should not be like too scared about it. The only time maybe I should worry about if it happened to me like when I was like 17 or 18, then maybe, yeah, there should be a bit of a caution about it, but it happened since I was like 4, so maybe, you know, like the risk factor of that like is a lot more slimmer. So that's the thing. Geez, that's so young to get that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because that happened to me when I was like 4 and stuff like that. I remember I had to like rush to the ER and everything, and also because, you know, when I was like that young and all that stuff, I really didn't know what was happening. The only thing I remember that I was like in bed and I had to take like, you know, like Aerosol and you know, like to help me like keep myself, how you say, like how you say this, you know, to keep myself like, you know, like alive, and like to keep breathing as well, and then be sure, you know, like the kind of like the medicine is going like through like my body and all that, because I know like there's like a lot of people who kind of like, it usually when it comes to like anaphylaxis is kind of like a rare thing that people get, but I know like if you usually get it, you have to kind of like rush to the ER like as soon as possible, or like, you know, like call emergency service, and you have to kind of like use kind of like a adrenaline shot that you have to pull it into like the patient, and you have to hold it in for like about like 7 seconds in order, like, you know, for them to kind of like die out like the whole like reaction and all that. So that's the thing. But I remember like when I was like 4, I remember I was rushed to the hospital, and I had to like maybe stay there for a couple like a little while until I was able to go back home. But yeah, but honestly, like these things are very horrifying. Although usually with these kinds of like medications, like antipsychotics, that usually like, you know, these kinds of like side effects are like extremely rare. That happens like around like 1 to 2 out of like 1,000 people who take it. So it usually is a very rare thing, but still, like, you know, I just want to be safe, and I just want to like, you know, get to know more about it, so I guess I can know like what to expect once I started them. I will actually be seeing like my GP like in the February 13th and all that, and also I even got the prescription for it too. It's like, I guess I can maybe have like a further talk and see, you know, like you know, just to kind of like be a bit of safe side, and be sure, you know, it's like a consult them and see if, you know, if it's okay for me to have to take them and all this. So that's the thing. Alright guys, also like because since I'm kind of like a little bit like done about yapping about that part, I actually kind of like just launched like my new Discord and everything, and I hope you guys like enjoy it and everything. And because I know like because, you know, it was kind of like opened like for like a little while since like late December, but it was like a tone that I finally like launched it, and I hope you guys like it. Like definitely like the layout, like it's a little bit like more minimalistic, and how you say, it has like a lot of like its own differences compared to like the pre-server I had, but to be very frank, I like it a lot more better than what I had before. So that's the thing. But yeah, what else I want to say? I also like, even like earlier today, I actually like went to like another like streetwear store that's kind of like pretty close to me, and I even sent out my CV to them and everything like in person. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to hear back, and fingers crossed. So yeah, I think that's kind of like really like all I just want to say about it. That and also like about my psychiatrist, I'm definitely going to be seeing them again like once I, you know, I start like taking like those kind of like new medications and everything that they're going to introduce me to, and probably on my next like checkup visit is going to be, I think, like around 4 weeks, which probably is going to be around like the end of February. So that's like the whole plan. But yeah, all right, I think we're going to get the game started. Let's go. All right. But honestly, like the whole session itself, like, you know, it went like really good, and I had like a talk with the psychiatrist. You know, like it was kind of like a bit of like on point with the things like we talked about together, and it was really good. So, all right, because I know like sometimes, you know, like when it comes to like, you know, finding like good doctors, or like even like therapists in general, it can be like very difficult, because I know there's like some like out there that that you don't really like, you know, like listen, or like they're like those kinds of, you know, like once you kind of like explain like what you're going for, they just for like medicines to you like right away and everything. So, and also like the one I found, like, you know, like he's been good so far, and I even kind of like explained to him like about like my concern about like taking them, because, you know, of you know, like all the negative experiences I heard from other people, and he kind of like, you know, he sees he kind of understands like my point and all that, so he was kind of like saying like being understanding and everything, but he kind of like reassured that usually the ones that he's going to give me, like, you know, it's safe, like, you know, for someone like me. So that's the thing. All right, guys, I'm listening to the game. By the way, guys, how's everyone's weekend from the 2 days before? I gotta actually watch National Treasure with Uncanny in his Discord last night. All right, let's begin. And honestly, like, even like after watching the movie, I was kind of like in a way in the mood to play Tomb Raider again. Because definitely this week I'm going to be playing like this one, and then Life is Strange Before the Storm, and then we're going to be joining back to like Rethought again on Friday. All right, let's start. I am going to be playing as her. All right, here. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I want to tell you another thing too. I swear, like, this one like objective that I had to do like in LA though, like the one that you have to pull like one for Japan and Tower Apartment Transfer. I was actually able to beat it. It turns out I had to like change up like a few things in the tricks menu, and then it actually pulled it out, and I was able to finish it. Because I remember like I had a really hard time with it before. All right. I would say like we pretty much like 100% like all the objectives. The only thing that's kind of like really missing here is it's more like the collectibles, like all the money, the stat points. So we can pretty much like do those like to collect those. So I guess, you know, we can pretty much like 100% every, because right now it's like already like 67% done. All right, I gotta go look for them. Like, it's only the one thing I just like noticed, like after playing like Rethought as well, especially like, you know, like the maps from like the Pro Skater 3 with that mod, like I can see like, you know, how much of a visual impressive this one is. Like, we definitely came like a really long way. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh my god. Fine. Let's try again. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, finally I got it. Okay. Oh, nice. I completed our challenge. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, there's another one over there. I know where that is. It's up there. All right. Here we go. Okay, I know I was gonna probably be dead if I did this, you know, in the real world, but by the way, we pretty much got what we wanted. All right. Let's go there. Whee! Okay, now I gotta actually look for the other points that they're laying around the map. Like, it's actually kind of like very interesting, because since I played these maps like for so much like in the originals, like I kind of pretty much like recognize everything. It's really amazing. All right. Oh, I see the point over there. It's up there. Okay, I know where that is, but I have to kind of figure out the way, like, you know, how to reach that high, because seems like I have to find like workarounds to make this happen. Oh yeah, also like another thing I want to talk about too, like I even like lately I had been browsing, you know, for some like new SSDs like around like Amazon and all this, and there was one that it was by Lexar that I think it was like really good, and it was just only like about like 85 bucks. But however, guess actually what time those SSDs will be released, you know, on the site. It will be actually December 31st of 2027. So I usually think it was like really good, because honestly, because as per like the size, I was thinking about going for like a 960 gigabyte, because I know I'm not going to be having like a lot of games on my PS4. So usually, you know, the large size is not really going to like 100% matter for me. So that's why I was thinking about going for like the 160, because I feel like going like for over 1 terabyte, it's just, it's really not necessary, in my opinion. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh, I see the point over there. It's up there. Okay, I know where that is, but I have to kind of figure out the way, like, you know, how to reach that high, because seems like I have to find like workarounds to make this happen. Because I have like a few other games I really want to get for my PS4 next, which is like it's a Bloodborne. I want to get like Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I want to get Ghost of Tsushima as well, and also I want to get like the Last of Us remastered, because I know like in one of my like electronic stores they have a copy of the remastered of the Last of Us for 20 bucks brand new, which actually honestly is like really good. Because I know I found like some like used like PS4 games that, you know, they go like, you know, way overpriced. Like even like this local like game store where I got the PS4, that they're selling like God of War Ragnarok for like about over 70 bucks, and it's actually a used copy of it, believe it or not. But to be honest, I don't think it's really worth it. I know we talked about this, but will you be playing Guitar Pro Skater 4? Probably at some point, because I have already like got a couple of games like planned out right now, but maybe eventually soon I'll probably get into it. Like the idea is there, but I'm not going to be playing it right now. That's for sure. All right. All right, I think I got like one set point right now. I don't know if there's like another one, but I know like this one like up there, I have to figure a way. There we go. Wee. Wee. Oh, god damn it. That's not the way. Right. Wait, what you been up to, Metalhead? All right. But yeah, as for like SSDs, like I've been looking around, and I think I'm only going to go like a specific size, and because I know like a 1 terabyte like would also be beneficial, but I think what oh yes, hell yeah, I got it. But yeah, as for like the 1 terabyte, like I do think this one would be pretty good like for my PS4, but I think I have to kind of like wait for a sale, because I know like they're like over like 130 bucks right now, because I know usually when there's like a sales going on, that they tend to get like a lot more cheaper than this, so that's why. All right, spin. Oh, okay. Flip speed. All right. Well, I'm about to go shopping soon, which I never like. Oh, what do you dislike about shopping, Metalhead? That it doesn't make it very enjoyable. You're talking about like grocery shopping, or talking about like clothing shopping in particular? Yeah, as for like shopping, the only kind I definitely really like, I like the clothes one, because honestly, like, you know, whenever I go to like clothes shops, I do think it's pretty fun. As for like when it comes to like groceries, however, if I'm getting food that I like, definitely it's fine. But if it kind of has to be done because, you know, like we you know, gotta be adults and all this things like this, I don't know, like I don't know, usually like I don't have like a lot of thoughts for it. There we go. Because I do it by myself. Ah, sure. But do you have like anyone that can maybe like help you out with it, or like you have to do it on your own? Definitely when it comes to like doing shopping like with a group of people, like it can be beneficial. All right. Come on. Cool. Okay. There we go. I just don't, I do, but I just don't want to butter anyone. I mean, it's kind of like understandable, but just so you know, buddy, like, you know, you don't butter me. So, you know how to butter. But I can also like kind of understand that feeling, because since you have this kind of like fear that, you know, when you kind of like need to ask like for help, like you really need it, but you the reason you kind of you don't want to, because you don't know like what people's reactions are going to be. Because I had those experiences, like, you know, when I kind of like need to reach out to someone like for help and so forth, I did got like they got really annoyed with me, and their reactions was a bit more negative. So I do see where you're coming from, but just so you know that you're definitely not a butter. I butter you in a good way. Yeah, I mean, you're actually like, you know, been around a lot and so forth, and you're definitely not a butter to me, like 100%, because, you know, you're part of the family. So you're good. All right. Ooh. All right. About. Okay, guys, we actually pretty much got everything, so we can actually leave this. Because I just want to play these matches to collect like all the stuff, because I know we are kind of like on the way to 100%ing this. There's also like the contest here that we could do. Yeah, I'll say the Tokyo one is pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. We could maybe. Yeah, we could try to do Rio. Like, I know the contest itself, like, it's not hard, but I just want to kind of like do this to collect like more things. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no, actually, I have to jump from here. Hold up. Give me a minute. I think we got to do... Oh, no. Oh, I almost had it. I had a little too high. All right. Where next? All right. I got all the funds. Yeah, I sometimes ask my dad with help, but at 61, he still works crazy hours, like 17 hours. Oh, damn, that's a lot. Yeah, especially over 17, like, you know, the definitely can be very exhausting on its own. So when he gets off work, he is not happy at all. I bet he doesn't eat anything when he works. Yeah, it's because usually when there's like someone that, you know, like overworks, especially for like, you know, 17 hours. Figure to follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I want to say that especially like, you know, when you kind of like been working like a lot of really long hours, you know, like with a lot of stress, and, you know, like with barely like, you know, having any breaks, or in like not eating, as you mentioned right here, it could definitely like drain like your mood a lot, and something, you know, like thanks for that, love. Thank you. And also welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, but honestly, like with this yeah, that with someone, you know, like works like in that kind of like dynamic, I would say like not only drains your energy, but also like it mentally drains you, and sometimes yeah, okay, yeah, that you do kind of want to have like some time alone because of it, or not enough, that is. Yeah, he gets paid really good though. That's interesting. Yeah, like I know like with certain jobs, like I know like usually the work, it can be like pretty tough and everything like that, but definitely like the outcome like out of it, especially like, you know, like the paychecks and everything, it tends to be like really good. But even like speaking from experience, that even if a job like pays like really well, it doesn't mean like it's also like good for you either, like mentally. Because I used to work like jobs in the past, you know, that they did actually pay me like pretty decently, but I would say the work environment and all that, I wasn't really a fan of. That's BRB, no problem. That's good. Oh my god, I almost got it. I was almost there. Oh, nice. There you go, I got it. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. I didn't hear your response on the paid well. No, I'll look back. Yeah, no, I was trying to say that usually, like, even if a job like pays well so forth, it doesn't mean like it's good for you, because even speaking like from my personal experience, that I used to do like jobs like in the past, you know, that did pay me like pretty okay and all this, but it didn't, you know, like do me good, you know, like mentally, and also like the workplace wasn't that great either. So like I do think when it comes to like, you know, finding a like a good job and stuff like this, like not only like it's a job, you know, that where you know that you're respected as a worker, and also like, you know, like the workplace is like it's just like really good, but all and also pays you well, but if it kind of like, you know, it shapes you as a better person in that sense. Yeah, he works at Corey type job. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it more like a night shift, right? When you say by quarry, because I know like sometimes with night shifts that they tend to pay like a little bit better than like the day and afternoon shifts. That's for sure. No, but the way I wanted to go about this is that usually like when you do like a work, like not only like where what's more important is like if it pays you well, but also if you're kind of like respected, also like treated properly as a worker too. So I felt like the way I kind of went like beforehand, I didn't really like phrase it right, but you know, like you know what I mean. It's just kind of like, you know, like even like speaking like, you know, for like my perspective, because right now I have to think about, you know, switching like careers, because honestly, like, you know, with the logistics I did, because I did it for like 3 years, and I felt it's getting like a little bit tame for me. Like, sure, they paid all right, but it's not something I want to do like forever. Work free until about 6 to 7 p.m. Oh man, that's a lot. Yeah, that's wild. Nerving. No, because of like my dad, however, that he used to work like in the how you say, like in the offices a lot, like in the past and everything, but I know he works remotely, so his case is like a little bit different. All right. I remember like in the past, I was kind of like a little bit hesitant about like doing like remote jobs, because I felt like, you know, I was a bit like worried that I was not going to be around like people a lot, because I remember like, you know, like in the past, like, you know, like I used to enjoy kind of like working like with around people and everything, you know, because that's kind of like the person I was and all this. But as of right now, like I can see like why people prefer like remote mostly, because I know like it you don't have like the commute and everything, because I know even like communicate it can even like has like money involved and everything. You have to, you know, like cover like the payments and everything, and I know like, you know, commute can take like, you know, especially, you know, not only you have to get like the places, but also you have to pay like, you know, for your car's gas, or like, you know, take the trains and everything like that. I know like, you know, have to pay for these things. Like I know like reimbursement, it does exist, but it depends like, you know, how the company operates it. Cool. All right. All right. Cool. But also like even talk about like work, I want to go for like even the job as well. They know that it kind of like excites me, you know, like to get out for, because I know like that's also kind of like a bit like a thing that usually like, you know, that people like should, you know, should go for like jobs that, you know, that excites you, not drains you. Or even like worse, like even like fears you even to go as well, especially, you know, when you have like, you know, like toxic people like in your workplace, because I remember that used to happen to me. Like I had to go to work because of the people I used to work with over there, but luckily I don't anymore. All right, I got everything here. All right, this one, yeah, I already got gold, so I don't have to worry about it. Suburbia, let's go here. Yeah, pretty much I completed like all the objectives on this. Like, it's wild. But what's actually like your dream job, like Metalhead? Like, what's kind of like the job that you kind of like want to do, like in the future? Like currently me right now, like what I kind of really like want to do, I want to work like, you know, like in a streetwear store, because you know that's always like one of these kinds of like jobs I really always wanted to do, but I never, you know, like I used to get like one interview like on a retail store like in the minute past, but I didn't get accepted. But I was one of the few people that got selected, you know, like to do like the interviews and whatnot. But so everything else, like I used to sell my BCVs, but apparently I never got lucky with it. And so you have the job markets like that's going on like right now, like especially like ghost jobs are becoming like, you know, a thing where like they could claim that, you know, the jobs open, stuff like this, but the people, they're actually not hiring like behind it, which I know it's also like happening here. All right. All right. How do I? Because I have to get this like money up there. I probably have to go to the roof. Give me a minute. Where do we go? Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, that didn't work. I got one, however. That still counts. Alright. We try... Okay. Alright, I got it. Good, good, good. Nice, nice. Yeah, but honestly, when it comes to like even like jobs in general, like I'll be kind of like a bit honest, like, you know, I'm never like, you know, dreamed about, you know, like working like for like the corporate or stuff like that, or like, you know, this kind of like, you know, CEO kind of jobs in the world. So because, you know, I've never been like that kind of person, because I want to go like for the work that, you know, that is something, you know, like follows my heart, and it's like, you know, like even if it's something like, you know, that's kind of like a bit like more grounded and everything like that, and also if the company's like really small, if it kind of, you know, like brings me like meaning like to my life, you know, I'm more than satisfied. This is like the way I just am with it. All right. Oh my god. All right. That. Okay, where is the other one? Oh, it's on the plane. Oh my god, this is gonna be pretty hard. Yeah, let's see how I want to do this. Yeah, because usually yeah, it's actually the last one's in the plane. All right. Okay, how do I get there? All right, so goes that route. So I have to kind of, like, in a way, make a jump right there. I think it's supposed to be the whole idea. I will have to play Tongues per Skater free again because I don't remember much. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. Go do your thing. No one's stopping you. Hi, kitten. How are you? What's up? Hello, hello. How you been? How's your weekend? I'm doing great for you. I'm well, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing okay. And everything. I'm just trying to get back into, like, Tony Hawk's, like, the Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake, because I was kind of, like, want to dwell more into that again. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be playing, like, Life is Strange Before the Storm, the remastered version, and then we're going to be joining back, like, the Rethought again on Friday. So, yeah, and also, like, I even got to see, like, my new psychiatrist, like, last weekend, and it went really great. And also, another thing, too, even, like, earlier today, I also, like, passed by, like, a streetwear store, and I handed out, like, my CV to them, like, physically, face-to-face, and everything, and fingers crossed I'll be able to hear back from them. So, you know, staying busy, getting by. It was fun, hung out with some girlfriends. Ah, nice! Thanks for chatting. No problem. You're welcome. What kind of things did you guys do together? Yeah, what I did, actually, on Sunday, though, is that, I got to watch National Treasure with Uncanny in his Discord, and that movie was pretty fun. So, it was actually, like, the movie where, like, I don't want to, like, give out, like, too many spoilers about it because I want to go, like, too much detail, but it's technically, like, a movie where Nicolas Cage, like, kind of found, like, clues, like, in the Congress of Independence, so, like, you pretty much, like, the document that kind of, like, made the United States of America, like, an independent country and all this, and they kind of, like, find clues on it, and they want to go, like, you know, find treasures, so that's technically what it's about. Yeah, it was a fine movie. And also, I even started my, like, my new Discord as well, and just got relaunched. Oh, I forgot to ask you about it. Oh, what's up? Watch music video on YouTube and drink some beers. Ah, this sounds like a good time. That's awesome. What kind of music do you actually like, Kitten? As a personal preference? Because personally, what I like with me, though, like, I usually like... Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, come on. Ah! No, I missed it. I almost had it. But yeah, also when it comes to music and so forth, like, I enjoy, like, a variety of stuff and all that, but I would say, like, punk rock and pop punk, they're my all-time favorites. That's for sure. Come on. Yeah, and unfortunately, like, when I land over there, like, it's, it responds me. Oh, damn it. That didn't work. Oh my god, I love this song at Tongues per Skater 4. I'm shocked that they was able to get it. Oh yeah, there's, like, a couple of songs, like, here that they were able to get the, like, license for them again, because I know, like, usually, like, with the Pro Skater 3, Pro Skater 4, they added, like, some songs that even, like, from the originals too, including, like, some, like, new ones here and there. Like, some songs we were able to get it back pretty easily, but I can't understand why, like, some of them didn't, because even, like, getting, like, music licenses in general, like, it's pretty expensive, and also, like, not the easiest. Because mostly, like, you know, when it comes to, like, music licenses, like, it's not only, like, you know, like, the musician's decision, if they kind of, like, you know, wanted to be there or not, but also, like, if their record labels decide to agree with it, and to hand them to them. Because I feel like the whole, like, responsibility of that part, like, it's not only, like, on the artist, but it's more like the record labels that usually arranges those things. I love a lot of music. I've been into Italian disco recently. Ah, nice. Interesting. The only metal I listen to is sludge metal or southern metal, aka Weed Eater and Acid Bath. Ah, awesome. Acid Bath, I don't actually know them and everything, but it's actually pretty cool that you enjoy them. Nice. Yeah, actually the one metal band I definitely like for sure, it's Power Trip. Like Power Trip, they're really good. It's kind of like really sad that the singer even like passed away from that band because I know he was really good. Yeah, usually when it comes to like metal, there were like a few metal bands that I used to like and all that, but I don't really like, you know, listen to this genre as much. But I'd say like Power Trip for sure. I like that band. And are so rare to find. Oh yeah, like usually like some yeah, that usually with certain fan bases, like, you know, you don't really come across them as much. So that's for sure. No, really? I mean, they are old. Acid Bath toured last year for the first time since the 90s. Oh, really? Yeah, it's definitely like a really long time. Yeah, because I feel like some bands like out there that they haven't like performed for like over 20 years that they just kind of like reunited, which is that's definitely like a long while. Yeah, there's like some bands that they usually like, you know, they kind of like, you know, disbanded for like a couple of years and then they reunite, you know, like after a while. I know that kind of like occurs a lot. I totally missed the tour. That's unfortunate. Who knows? Maybe at some point, if they come back again, maybe you get a chance to see them again. Only time will tell, really. Oh my god. Okay, this one's gonna definitely be a bit more trickier because apparently like the last money it's in that plane and I have to, you know, catch that, you know, like in the right moment. So it's gotta be a bit of a workaround in order to get it. They only picked large music festivals, which sort of sucked because you had to pay hundreds of dollars, but I got a deal last minute. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, especially with these bigger like music festivals like Slam Dunk, for example. I know they can be like over like $100 depending on like which one you get. Like I know there's like a general admission, which is like the normal one. There's also like the VIPs, which is actually like the more pricier places. And also, I think they used to even have like the gold entry, which I know like it's pretty much where you go like into the front row. And I know this one says to be like the most expensive like out there. Like usually, like in a way that the kind of like closer you are to the band, like the more pricier it is, like in a sense. Because coming from someone who went to like a lot of concerts, like, you know, like for many years, that's how it's like kind of like been for me. Because I know like for the Slam Dunk, I got like the general admission, which is kind of like the regular ticket because I don't really need like the golden one. Because all I really mostly like care about is just the experience, and that's pretty much it. Acid Bath didn't disband. It was more because their music was controversial and their old guitarists or bassists died in '98. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. I could be wrong. Plus, Rotten Records I heard was a horrible label to be involved with. Ah, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, especially like when there's like people that where they kind of like work like, you know, in the music industry and they're like this kind of like a hinder like more like the experience like work in the music. Like, yeah, it's it doesn't make it like really great overall. They stopped playing because of the bandmate dying. Yeah, I mean, it can happen. That's usually when there's like certain like band members who kind of like pass away, like, you know, like the spark is not really there anymore, which is it's like to like disband. And also, you know, like losing someone and stuff, like, you know, it is really heavy on its own. Hi, Liambo. How are you? I 100% the carry mode of Tongues Pro Skater 1 and 2, and I have this. I just haven't 100'd or played much of it. That's fine, no problem. Yeah, I did actually finish like the Remake of Pro Skater 1 and 2 as of like right now and all this, but I'm also, you know, trying to play like a bit more of like the Pro Skater 3 and 4 because there's like a few like objectives I want to kind of complete because I pretty much completed like all the objectives here. The other things I just got to collect is more like the money and also like this kind of like 1 point. And everything, which is actually like only like one collectible, so that's what I'm currently doing here. But as for like objectives wise, I pretty much beat all like in Pro Skater 3, and now I'm going to do these small things, and then once all that is done, I'm gonna jump to like to the 4th game afterwards, which is very sweet. Yeah, it is. Could go to the robo-static route of Static X. Interesting. I beat all 4 and Thug 1 and 2 in their original releases. Awesome. Yeah, I also beat like the Underground 1 and 2 on the PlayStation emulator. I also like what's even like cool as well that I also have like the physical copies of those games as well, like in my collection, because I beat both of them on the emulator and they were both like really fun. Like, especially I love the first Underground. The first Underground, like, you know, it has a special place in my heart. All right, gotta put on a Pagan Love Song by THPS. Yeah, go for it, kitten. You do your thing. Be yourself. That's what we do here. And I want a shirt canon, but only from the 90s albums. But nobody has it besides the Redbubble. Yeah, like, I know, like, usually Redbubble is kind of like a good place, you know, like, to buy shirts, you know, like, from, like, how you say, artists, or, like, you know, like, some bootleg t-shirt designs. Like, because I know, like, Redbubble is kind of like a place for that. And also, there's even, like, other sites. There's, like, even, like, Etsy. And there's also, like, crap, what's the name of it? Etsy Redbubble is one of them, but I know there's like also like other platforms, so you can actually do like a similar thing that where some people, you know, they sell like more like fan made shirts over there that are actually not like, you know, licensed shirts, but they're more like, you know, made like by fans or like, you know, by artists in general. So it's more like that kind of thing. The Hidden Kiss concert of the Thug one where they play God of Thunder. Yes, I actually know that one, LEM, but I remember like when I kind of like beat like the first like Tony Hawk's Underground, I actually unlocked that and it was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, because actually it's kind of like one of these levels that you don't really unlock it until like you pretty much like beat the whole game, because this was still like remained. I think it's even like considered like in a way like a hidden level in a sense, because usually like when you're still like in the progress of trying to like, you know, complete Tony Hawk's Underground, like it's not really there. But once you kind of like beat all the levels, it's finally like unlocked. So it's kind of like in this way that you don't have it until like, you know, you finish pretty much everything. But which are the levels that you kind of like the most in Tony Hawk's Underground, LEM, though? I remember I used to have like a lot of fun like with New Jersey and also like New York, because I remember those were pretty cool. Oh, let's go. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, I actually did spell the trick. But hey guys, if you do want to see like the physical copies of like the Underground games, I can show right here. Give me a minute. There we are. Yes, all right. So yeah, here's actually like my physical copy of like Underground 2. As you can see, I actually bought this like in a local like game store. And even though what's kind of like cool about this, that they even like have like the CD and the book cover too, which honestly like this is something that you don't really get like anymore like in the newer games. And also my all-time favorite one, Underground. And this also has like the CD and the book. Check it out. Yeah, actually, what's kind of like cool about this too, because I actually bought this one like almost 20 years ago, which is like really insane. And this is kind of actually one of those games that I will never like sell, because, you know, it's kind of technically became like a part of me and the person that I am like right now. So that's why, you know, like it's one of these kind of like games that that I would say that I play like so many times that is like I'll never get tired of it. Like I would even like replay this like, you know, like a lot, and I'll still like keep on doing it. The Tampa AM is probably my favorite level. Nice, yeah, I remember like Tampa. I remember this is the part where you gotta actually like do the contest as well and everything. And it turns out, you know, like Eric Sparrow kind of like stabbed you like in the back from there, because I know like he's kind of like one of the antagonists of the storyline. But I remember Tampa. But I would say like in New Jersey, New York, I remember I had like the most fun with. Oh, Thug 2, hell yeah, yeah, Thug 2 is also really good. I like Thug 2, even if it was Jackass inspired. Yeah, because I know like usually a lot of like the cast like from Jackass also like were involved like in Thug's Underground 2 as well. Especially, you know, like Ben Margera. There was also like Steve-O as well. I've even like Wee Man as well was even like in there. And I know like, you know, they were kind of like, you know, how you say, oh my god, I'm not really good with words. I'm really sorry, guys. That they became part of the cast into like the second Underground. Because yeah, because honestly, like me with words, I'm not really the best at explaining, so sorry guys about that. Yardy, how are you? Hey, what's going on, dude? I'm feeling alright. Hello, it's me. Are you looking for? Hell yeah, totally. Just probably getting to say hi. Hey, how's it going? Hello. I've been here. It's been a while. I hope you're feeling okay. I wasn't a big fan of American Wasteland. Oh, what's kind of like the reasons like you were not into American Wasteland, Eliambo? Like, what's something that that game didn't have compared like to the Underground? That it didn't really like, you know, pulled you in. All right, hold on. There you go. It's for you. Yeah, I would say like the Tony Hawk game that I didn't really enjoy, to be very honest, was like Proving Ground, because honestly, this was at least like the PS2 version that I played, and to be very frank, I just found it like really boring, which when I tried that, like I tried for like kind of like some time, but afterwards I just kind of like I just stopped. Like I never really, you know, like launched it ever again. Project 8, I would say like it's okay, but however, I would say the 360 and the PS3 version actually does look pretty good, so I'll give it that. And also, like, what's kind of like cool about those versions is that they have like even like more characters to choose from when you even like start up the game. Hold on, let me take care of it for you. Yeah, it goes with Automod. That's done. Oh, goodish. Still a couple of procedures to go through, but besides that, much better at the moment. That's really good, Diordi. I'm glad you're, you know, like you're taking care of yourself, and that, you know, you're getting kind of like the support and procedures that you need, you know, like in order like to recover. Because I remember, like, you know, you were going through like a lot of like health problems at the moment, especially even like with your mom too. So I hope, you know, give me my thoughts for you guys, and I hope that, you know, like things will like turn for the better like later on. Yeah, because as for like me though, I've just seen like my new psychiatrist like last week, and I had to be introduced to like to medication with the kind of like intrusive thoughts that I've been dealing with, like that's kind of like been hindering like my life a lot. So I'll have to be doing that, and there'll be like the psychotics that I have to take. Like again, I was kind of like pretty overwhelmed about the idea itself, and I really don't know what to expect. But I had like a but also like my psychiatrist like assistant reassured me that it's okay, and there's like the fear about it, because especially because I have like a history of anaphylactic shock when I was like 4 years old and all that. So that's like about like 25 years ago, which that's why like where my concern has raised from there. But I'm going to be seeing my GP on the 13th of February, and then we're going to have like further talks to see, you know, if it's kind of like safe for me to, you know, to go further. So more like to, you know, better like to be safe than sorry, which I do think is kind of like a little bit smart, especially that if it's a medication that you never took like in your life, which I never did. And so, you know, you kind of like want to know, like get to know more about it, like a bit more, and also like what kind of side effects, you know, like to watch out for before you start taking it, so like that you can feel like a bit more prepared. So more in that sense. It's like it lost the quality, lost the plot in a literal sense. Basically felt like they were going all in on the Jacko style shit. I mean, it's understandable. Wasn't very memorable. I mean, I get that. It's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Saying there's like some games that, you know, there's like a lot of good ones, but also there's like a lot of bad ones. Like, I love American Wasteland. Like, I don't mind it and everything, but although I will say that some of the physics of that, like, it's not something happened that, you know, will happen in real life, but except maybe Hercules will pull it off. So I'm just gonna leave it there. No, I definitely like American Wasteland, and I also like the Underground games a lot, the Pro Skater ones. The only ones I definitely don't like is Proving Ground. Like, Proving Ground, it was just like, it was really lame, and I just got bored really fast. We both having rough times, buddy, but we will win. Absolutely, buddy, 100%. And also, like, as for like the new medication, like, I'm trying to stay like a bit more like optimistic about it, because honestly, like, when I had to like, you know, do this, I was kind of like very overwhelmed, because especially with something that, you know, I never been exposed to in my life, and it's like very new for me. And usually, you know, like with the unknown, like I do get very overwhelmed to the point that I do actually cry out of it because of that. And but then I also like had Deem as well, and also like some other people, they told me they had like, you know, good experiences about it, you know, taking meds, you know, for their mental health, and that, you know, it'll be okay, and told me it's really good. So, which it did kind of make me feel like a little bit more relaxed. And then, you know, once I felt like a bit more relaxed, I started to feel like a little bit more optimistic about it. So that's why, because honestly, when I had to realize I had to do that, I found the whole thing like very daunting at first, because because it's one of these things that you don't know what's going to really happen to you once you start doing it. But I did get my head up, and I try to, you know, like think more positively about it, and hopefully, you know, like it'll all work out. True that, especially Deem knows ads, 100%. All right, there's like an ad break going on. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I do hope that Yordi, why did you do that? Thank you. That was not necessary.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Oh my God, Yordi, thank you. Thanks for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it, even though, like, you know, you didn't have to do this like at all. Thanks. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. I love you for it. All right. Actually, yeah, because we're gonna now switch back to the game. and everything, because I think I pretty much, you know, done yapping what I want to say. Because right now, like, even like with me, like, I've become literally like a big yapper. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing at all. I like talking with you guys. Of course, I do what you know that, buddy. Absolutely, 100%. It's also the same for you, dude. Rather give it to you than wasting it. Yeah, so especially, you know, like, you want to give out, like, you know, like, the... you know, like those subs or like bits as well, you know, to people that you generally care about. Because I know, like, there's like, I had encounter with these kinds of people as well, like in the past, where even when you kind of like do this, like they still act like very ungrateful about it, or like, you know, especially when they tell you, like, you know, it's like not enough or anything. So yeah, usually when I have people like this, I just kind of like step away like immediately. But when it comes up like, you know, bits of subs, guys, like, you know, I don't expect like any of it at all. Like, even just you being here and just lurking is more than enough. So I just want to do this, you know, just to have like have fun to have you have fun to hang out with you guys, you know, and also just to, you know, talk about things. So I want to do that for more for like those purposes. Also, you know, like to kind of like, you know, leave my comfort zone even more. So it's also even the reason why I started Twitch, because, you know, I kind of want to branch out to, you know, do new stuff, and now I'm here. But yeah, as for like what you were saying, like friend Yordi, that usually with stuff like this, I only give out to people, you know, that I generally care about, and also they're good friends of mine, and not to those, you know, like who don't act like very grateful, or they like they just say that, you know, that's it, you know, more that kind of thing. Because, you know, I had dealt with people like this before, and I don't really want to deal with that ever again. But you will never be ungrateful, because my bestie never is. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Now I'm also grateful for you as well. Alright, guys, I am going to be putting my games back. Give me a second. Oh, Yordi, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I just got a PS4, in case you didn't hear. I got like my console like right next to me, like on my setup and everything, because I have like a spare small table like around my room, and I put my PS4 above there. So, oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, because I kind of got it like on a sale like in my local game store, and they were selling it for like about $100 and all that. And I also got like the Pro Skater 3 and 4 Remake physically with the offer, so I can show you right there. Give me a minute. I got it with that. So now, actually, just to let you all know, I also have a PS4. And this is the controller I got with it. Right there. So not only have an Xbox controller, but I also have a PS4 controller with me. Like, the console itself, like, it works pretty good, but the only problem I have is that when I press like the down button, like, it doesn't really click, and also, like, you know, when you press it down a few times, like, it scrolls down like really fast, which I know there could be like a lot of factors that it probably will require like some cleaning with some alcohol with certain wipes. And also because I usually with something like this occurs, though, there could be like a lot of debris and dirt like underneath it, and I had to clean it out. So that's what I'm trying to get around with. I did like one thing that I took like a piece of cardboard to see if I could do. Probably I could scrape like some of it, but it didn't really work for me. So I'll probably have to use like alcohol like to do this kind of repairs. Because I'm definitely going to see if I can fix it. If not, I'll just buy like a new controller for like $30, which is it's not a big deal. Time to do some PS games in that then. Yes. Nice. Totally. Probably sticky keys. Next time you get here, take it with you. We'll do a proper deep clean. Yeah, sure. If actually my luggage, you know, has space for that, because I have to also see, you know, how much things I have to take with me, because I can't guarantee I'll have space for it. But again, we'll see about it. No, because honestly, like, I am trying to see if I can do this by myself and everything, but because I know like some procedures are kind of like a little pretty easy to fix, especially because since I have like the iFixit tool laying around. But again, because I'm not really like, you know, like a super professional at it, but usually I try to see what I could do, like, you know, from like the YouTube videos, and then I try to do it by myself, and, you know, and then hope for the best. We'll prepare a package again. Yes. I mean, we could try. Oh yeah, by the way, Yordi, you wanted to hear something like really cool? Guess what I actually found inside the PS4? Turns out, when I was trying to, you know, like, operate it and test it out, it actually came with the CD of Assassin's Creed Origins, like, inside. So I technically got a free game also. So not only I got this one, but also I got Assassin's Creed Origins as well, which I can actually try to show to you in a second in my shelf. BRB. Give me a minute. There it is. So this was actually inside of the PS4 that I bought, so I technically got a free game. Apparently, I don't have like a cover for it, so I usually have like a spare of these that I can keep the CDs protected. So that's what I've done. All right, I am gonna put that up here. Just watch the L2 and R2 trigger springs when you take it apart. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, because I remember that when I was watching like for YouTube about this, they say that usually when you try to like, you know, take pieces apart, you have to watch out for the L2 and R2. It's like that things, you know, don't get hooked, and then it could even like eventually snap. So I definitely am aware about this, and hopefully at some point when I can actually able to do it, I'll try to be careful. Lucky bastard. I know, right? Yeah, because I know like sometimes with used consoles, like so where the previous like owners do, decided to leave like a free game inside, and this was actually the choice that they gave me, was Assassin's Creed. I don't really actually play Assassin's Creed, to be very honest, because my brother's more of a fan of the franchise than I am, but it's right there. By the way, Yordi, has this ever happened to you when you got where you bought like a console and it came with a game inside? Like, have you had like an experience like that before? Because it just happened to me like right now with the PS4. Yes, and you have to reset the triggers when reassembling. For the rest, it's really easy. I'm sure you could do it with confidence. Oh yeah, totally. It's especially because since I built a computer like completely on my own, like this setup like right there. If I can do that, I'm sure I'll be able to do this as well. But yeah, some parts like I would say this kind of like a bit straightforward, but others, yeah, like is a little bit foreign for me. So I have to, you know, maybe take it piece by piece to see, you know, so I don't mess anything up. Especially like with the battery that comes with the console, with the controller, that they say it's best not to touch it because not only it's very tight, but secondly, because it can have like negative consequences, you know, like with the rest of the controller. So that's the thing. He had it one time with a PS2, but that was so long ago, I don't even remember which game it was anymore. Oh, really? Ah. Not the only time that ever happened to me was all in like with the PS4. That's it. So other than that, like I haven't really had an experience like this. All right. So yeah, what we can actually do, guys, here we are gonna probably leave that for later, and then we can actually jump to Pro Skater 4. Like I'm 64% done with it, and there's still like other like objectives I have to complete, but this we can worry about it for another time. So I mean, it's no pressure. So because I know like when it comes with this, however, like I completed like all of those, and those haven't been touched yet. Although from what I know that in Kona there's actually going to be Eric Sparrow. No, actually, I'm sorry, made a mistake here. The water park, that Eric Sparrow is going to be on it. And she did make like a surprise cameo appearance in this level. Now, the batteries in the PS4 controller are practically the easiest to handle. Just don't pull the plug from the connector with force. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's like some parts, like usually they're not hard to take out, but you have to do it like very slowly and delicately, because I know like especially when they're fragile, I know that can happen. Best is to pull softly and wiggle it slightly by both wires, ever pulled in by one wire. Totally, 100%. Yeah, it's good to know. All right. But how many times have you disassembled the controller, Yordi, in your life? Oh, guys, we gotta photobomb them. All right, that's one. But yeah, actually, I got a couple of games I do definitely want to get, like for my PS4. Like I already have like another 4 in mind that I have. I have the Tomb Raider. I got Ghost of Tsushima, Bloodborne, and also crap. What's that other game? Oh shit. Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah, The Last of Us. Actually, you already just let you know, since I have a PS4, I could get like The Last of Us remastered. Then they have like there's an electronic store where they have like a brand new copy of it for just $20. So I'll be able to get that one also, because I know like The Last of Us on Steam is like it's pretty expensive. Ooh, all right. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Nice. All right. Oh, nice. I drilled all the way down, but apparently I landed in the water, but at least I didn't land in concrete. All right. Let's see. Is it here? Yeah, where's actually the third one? All right, I gotta look for it. Too many times to remember. From PS1 to PS5 controllers, Nintendo controllers, Xbox controller, etc. Awesome. Nice. It's good to be like a jack of all trades. It seems like a love hustle. The PS2 controllers, those triggers are the hardest to get back in the right position when assembling. Ah, yeah. I imagine. Yeah, usually like with certain controllers, I know they can be pretty straightforward, like, you know, to disassemble and reassemble again. But meanwhile, there's like some others that, yeah, they are like a bit more complicated, and they can be a bit of a pain as well, and more time consuming in order, like, you know, to get things like in place, like as like they were before. But which part is actually like the hardest, like, to reassemble, Yordi, on the PS2? Nice. Ah, damn it. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god, I missed it. There was like the S that I wanted to collect, but it's not that anymore. I'm so sad. Actually, it's still there. I just didn't pick it up. What am I fucking saying? Oh my god. Brain, think. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, I got a stat point. Yay. It's mine. With mainly PS2 and PS3 controllers, always a pain in the ass to get the springs for the triggers back in position. For the rest, it's all the same and fairly easy to clean and assemble. Oh yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I know the springs, they can be definitely be like a workaround on their own, like to adjust. But yeah, other parts, like, I know they are pretty like straightforward and like not too hard to reassemble. Meanwhile, others, yeah, they do like make it like a little bit trickier. That's for sure. Did you miss it either? Okay, now I don't anymore. Like, I did miss it like a one part, but I was going to collect it again. The thing I did miss, however, it was the S. Like, the S, I fucking miss that. All right. Let's go. Back in the day, the ladders were looking like tapes, right? In a way, yeah, and also no, because usually when it comes to like the ladders that they had like a different like polygon look of their own and everything. But I know like there's also like tapes that you can collect as well. So I would say that there's ladders and tapes that you can collect. And even like in the Remake as well, they have like the same thing here. But as for like the ladders, yeah, they did look a little bit different, because I know here they do look a little bit more smoother. But when it comes to like the classics, however, yeah, they had like a, how you say, not only pixelated, but they had like a different polygon kind of look with the ladders. Oh yeah, I see the secret tape. Yep. Yeah, because I know the tapes and ladders are like two different objectives. I always had to hard to find. Yeah, usually when it comes to like tapes, I know they do require like, you know, some exploring and researching in order like to find the where they are. Because even like with me as well, when I first played those Tony Hawk games, I had like no clue where those tapes were, and it took a kind of like a couple of digging for me to, you know, to find the clues to, you know, where each of them are located. So because definitely with the Tony Hawk games, so, you know, like I had like strong passion for them, but I'm definitely not an expert, you know, like in any way. So, and also like I never call myself an expert. I just play these things just for fun. Like, even though like, you know, like some of the objectives like in certain levels, like, you know, I can beat them like really easily, but that's more the fact because, you know, I played this like so many times that I have no issues at all anymore. So but the reason I just play is because it's a game that I definitely have a heart for. There's like Pro Skater free. But guys, I have a question for like all of you. Like, what is one game that that from all of those like that you tried, like, you know, is one of these games that it's kind of like, you know, it's really good, but it's kind of like very difficult like to master? Like, what is that one game for you? Didn't like play it like fanatically, but I know the basics. Particularly not admitting me playing it back in the day. Yeah, sure, I got you. Yeah, because I know, like, I think you did try like one of them, but it's not like a game that's kind of like your, because they're like your favorite. So I know that for sure. No, because I would say the reason I like the Tony Hawk games a lot, because that's pretty much like the video games like that started like my passion for skateboarding. This is why, you know, like I care about it a lot for that matter. All right, because I got introduced to like the Tony Hawk games is like to 2001, 2002, so the early 2000s. When I run like when the Pro Skater 3 was fresh. Oh my god. There we go. God damn it, I need to find the last one. Where are you people? God damn it. You sneaky bastards. Show yourselves. So I guess I can finish all my objectives, because, you know, that's the one I'm trying to, like, I'm dying to finish, but you're never anywhere to be seen. After I know where you guys are, I'll leave you all alone. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that was bad. How about we go here? Ah, I got a vault. Nice. All right. I guess let me see what song that is. It sounds pretty good. Fireworks, insurance plan. Nice. Yeah, I kind of like the vocals on that one. The record's pretty sweet. Not my main style, true, but yeah, I did at least play it at one point. I got you. Yeah, I have also games like that, like too, that they're usually like not my bag per se, but I did try it out like for you know, just to get a bit of experience of them, and I did think, you know, like they're okay for where they are, but they're not like I would play, you know, like all the time. So I had games like that before too, so I feel you. Think the S is around the corner from the K on the rooftop. Yeah, probably. I'll have to check it out. Oh! Ah! Take that. Guys, I photobombed all of them, all the tourists. Oh my god, this one actually really took me forever. Like, I swear. Okay, now we can actually try to collect the skate lighters. So we can begin with this one. Yeah, because you said like the S is around the K, so we will kind of explore the map a little bit. All right. Oh crap, I kind of glitched over there. Hold on. That was a little weird. Come on, let's go. Yay. Got what I want. Nice. Totally. All right. I got AE. AIOU. Let's go. All right, the S and K is the only one that's missing. Oh, guys, I got it. Yes. Oh, yeah, we got it. Nice. Guys, we got all the letters. I also, this song is even like a bop too. I like that one. It's called Hollywood Baby by 100 Jacks. Actually, I think, no, I wasn't listening to it like very recently, but honestly, like when I was trying to like start up the game on OBS though, I was trying to listen to that track because it's actually like one of the songs that I like the most of the in the Remake Pro Skater 4. I would say 3 and 4, but this is a... No, actually, yeah, Remake Pro Skater 3 and 4, because, you know, I think this is kind of like the one that makes a bit more sense, because it's a remake of 2 games. Those cones you pass when going to the, like, a green area around the that corner, I think I spotted the K earlier. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was actually right over there. I saw it, too. By the way, you know what we should actually put those cones on, Yordi? We had to put them in the mountain lions. Because now, like, pretty much, like, the whole, like, Mountain Lions with the cones in their heads, like, you know, it's pretty much, like, the meal of the channel. It's kind of a little hilarious, because I even add, like, those added stuff, like, actually, like, The Rock and also, like, Vin Diesel, like, with the Mountain Lion Tony Hawk, like, skating in the background, and they even had, like, you know, like, wait, how do I go about this? I also add, like, you know, like kind of like spiky hairs in their heads. So, you know, especially Dwayne has like the more like rainbow spiky hair. I mean, well, like Vin Diesel has like the purple spiky hair. He also is wearing like a spike choker with a necklace on it, and he was wearing a Nickelback shirt. And both of them were actually like using like Amazon skateboards, which actually makes it a bit more funnier in my opinion. I knew you were going to say that. Totally. You know, it's all about family here, Yordi. You know, we all love Fast and Furious, especially Vin Diesel. He's the OG. Oh, hello. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, now we actually got to do like the barrels part. Oh, out of the way. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll say like for like tonight's stream, and the reason I didn't put in there because I kind of want to have a bit of a break. That's why. Like, it's one of these fakes, like I do think like it's very like hilarious because I want to kind of like do that like for each game, but I know there's gonna be points like I don't want to include it because I know like even though like the idea like, you know, is like really fun, is like really fun and everything else, but I know it's not gonna work with all of them because usually I feel like when you kind of like force things into it, it won't really become as funny or as effective. So that's the reason why I had to do it for tonight. But they'll definitely come back, but definitely for tonight's stream, it's definitely won't be a thing. Nah, we are the OGs. Yeah, oh, absolutely. But also, like, even the family's an OG, too. Because, you know, family's what we live for. Like how Diesel would say it. Oh, yeah, by the way, since we're guys talking about, like, Fast and Furious, there's actually really, like, speculation, although, like, I won't really like 100% believe it unless it comes from like Universal themselves, but there's already like you know, like rumors that there's gonna be like a new Fast and Furious movie which is considered like the finale called like Fast Forever, and I think it's gonna be out like in 2028, so like in another 2 years. Like, again, this is only I'm only taking those things as a grain of salt. I'm not saying like, you know, like those are facts, but I know like it's something that's been kind of like going around, because usually with things like this that I don't really 100% like believe it or like exactly believe it unless it comes from like the officials themselves. Like, you know, which for example with the Fast and Furious, it would be like Universal, and even like with like Rockstar as well. That usually like all the like these rumors that people like are spreading like about GTA 6, that I don't really like believe these things unless it comes from like Rockstar themselves. So, because usually like when it comes to like rumors stuff, I guess it only should be taken as a pinch of salt, but not facts. Anyway, I need to tell you something which might be slightly traumatizing. Oh, what's up, Yordi? Very safe talk about it here. What's that you want to tell me? And also, like, I won't judge you for that because I know like we're like all friends here, and also we've been like, you know, OGs for like, you know, many years. So you're good, buddy. What's up? The Mazda needs a full engine replacement. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Yordi, that you had to actually, you know, like get like a new engine for it. What happened that it had to get replaced? I'm sorry, man. Now, honestly, like when you see like an engine like kind of like die out like that, like, you know, it's a real shame. Especially like for like a car model like yours, like Yordi, they're definitely not really cheap at all. Hasn't been replaced yet. Ah, okay, no, but I do know that it hasn't been like replaced, but what was the reason that it needs a replacement? Like, is what I was asking. And also, like what I meant about earlier, that usually, like, you know, it can be unfortunate when there's like a car's engine doesn't work anymore. That to the point that, you know, you have to get like a new one in order for it like to be operated. You know, again. Engine is broke and will age plus total kilometers. Yeah, which apparently with things like that, it's gonna eventually happen at some point. S is on it is done. Ah, okay. I got you. But do you have like any like solutions that you're gonna be for that, Yordi? Like, for example, are you gonna be probably like, you know, getting like another car, or like you're gonna use like some like temporary transport to get to places? Because I know like usually having a car like it's really important, and I just would like to know, maybe is there like any workaround or alternatives that you have that you can probably, you know, get from point A to point B. All right. Okay. Where are the barrels? I'm looking for it. Okay. That's one. I'm definitely not going to beat it like tonight. All right. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know where most of them are. So, I think we got this. Injectors are broken, and 90% chance one of the exhaust valves is burnt to beyond repair. Ah, that sucks, buddy. Yeah, especially when they're like parts that got like burnt and everything, especially if it's like a car part, like, you know, it tends to become like unusable from there. That's sad. Yes, I am borrowing a car at the moment, which I got an offer on to buy it for just 1,500 bucks, but with a little bit of work, easily worth around 5k. Interesting. That's really good. Yeah, as long as you have like, you know, like an alternative that you can like use as transport and everything, while usually like in your main vehicle, like, you know, it's like it's, I'm not sure what the plan is gonna like really be like on your end, stuff like this, but definitely, you know, from what you explained, that it's definitely gonna need like a lot of repairs, that you can actually use like a temporary vehicle until, you know, hopefully hoping for the best, that it gets repaired. Because definitely having like backup plans, you know, it does saves like a lot of like trouble. All right. But you know how like you're going to be using like the temporary car, Yordi? Or you're not sure? We. All right. All right. Well, Lester should be somewhere. All right, where are you? All right. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, damn it. I am currently borrowing a car from Nico. Oh, yeah, Nico, I remember him. He was pretty cool. It's a black Volkswagen Golf 5 GTI, which, by the way, has way more power than the Mazda. Oh, really? No way. That's so cool. Because it is actually like a modified vehicle as well, right, Yordi? If I know it. Because from what I've seen like last time, it does have like its own modifications in a way. It's a modified GTI with a turbo downpipe exhaust, Vectronics, valve cover, and upgraded camshafts. Ah, awesome. Yeah. So I can see from there that, yeah, this is a modified vehicle. Goes from what you explained. He said if I buy it, I only have to pay him $1,500. If I were to detail it to fix some minor cosmetic issues, I checked it out. The GTI will easily sell for around $5 grand. Nice. That's really good. Actually, to be very honest, like for a price like that, it's not really bad on its own. And especially like with the fixes that you're gonna like add to it, like it would definitely add like more value from there. But yeah, $1,500, like even like with me right now, I could afford it too. So that's awesome, man. But are you legit like considering about buying it, or you still want to have like a bit more time before you make your concrete decision about acquiring the car? Damn it. I fucked up. Spy treasure in the water. Release the prisoner. Get the secret tape. Okay. Let's do this again. Yeah, where is that last barrel? I gotta look for it. Please show yourself. All right. Let me see. Wait, can I? Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot about this. Hold on. Somehow I am thinking of buying it from him, not to get rid of the Mazda, but to use the GTI for resale and use the profit to get a new engine for the Mazda. Yeah, make it true. What I mean true. You can try. I said you can true. Like, my God. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm saying you could try that, because since I know like it's pretty much like how you say your thing with him so far of like, you know, you could decide, you know, like what's like, you know, the right thing for you to do and everything, that you can pretty much use the GTI. Then once you know like you have like enough means like, you know, to get like new engine for your Mazda, you can probably do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, like sometimes I can't talk. Actually, to be very honest with you guys, I only got like 5 hours and 40 minutes of sleep, so that could be the reason, but not 100%. Saw a couple of engines for sale, but with everything that's been going on lately with me, is very much broke. Yeah, it's rough. Like, you know, like there's just repairs like out there, like they're like really necessary, and I know they're gonna help you like, you know, in the long run, but definitely like the biggest setback is usually like the finances. I know that's like a very common thing why people can't get them. But I just sincerely hope like at some point you'll be able to get a replacement for your Mazda Yordi, and that you can ride it again, because I know that car means a lot to you. Despite the GTI being kind of cheaper to drive and has a better fuel economy, yet somehow I can't accept parting with the Mazda. Understandable. Yeah, because like I said before, that you kind of pretty much got attached to that Mazda and everything like this. So you just really just don't want to let it go, because honestly, because as I said before, you know, you had like a lot of memories with it. You put like a lot of time into the car, that you moving on to like another vehicle, like it just feels impossible. So I understand it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, guys, it's sinking. Spine transfer. Let's go. Whee. I hope we can do this. Spine transfer. Spine transfer. What? Oh, that's weird. Gap lists? No. Spine transfer. How do we do this? Okay. Spine transfer. Let me look for that. Where is that spine transfer? Where are you? maybe this? Huh? Oh no, I already did it. Wait. Into the water tower. Okay, so I am technically doing the... I have to transfer in the water tower. I have to see what do they mean. Is that it? Oh no, that didn't work. All right. Okay, so we tried it out. It seems like that didn't do its thing. So I had to look for another workaround. All right. So again. So the replacement is going to be a 2-liter engine instead of the current 1.8. Gives me slightly more horsepower. Oh, that's good. Usually, like when the more horsepower it has, like it sometimes the better it is, depending you know what your needs are. And the 2.0 somehow is cheaper, but also has the same sensors, mounting points, etc. Can swap it without modifications. Oh, that's really good. Awesome. But there's a couple of other benefits with the version 2.0, Yordi, or it's mainly like those. Like for example, like his engine, you know, like add like more modifications compared like to the 1.8 version, or like it has like a better other things that tend to be better than the 1.8. All right. Okay. No, I cannot grind it. No. Why? All right, let's try again. Ah! God damn it. No. Okay, how do we go there? Ah! Okay, oh god damn it, no. Never mind. I thought that was the one that I wanted. Ah! Oh my god, I was actually kind of close. I was kind of close. Let's go. Whee! No. Let's try again. Oh shit. Fuck, I fell in the water. Oh my god. Ooh. All right. Come on, let's go. Oh, close, close. Also, like from the answer that you kind of explained as well, like Yordi, I'm kind of like a little bit surprised it's actually cheaper than a 1.8, because I usually when it's kind of like has a higher number, I thought of it would be more expensive. Only that I go from 120 to 150, so slightly better acceleration, higher top speed. Cool. Yeah, so about like 30 more horsepower. So this it does make up a bit of a difference. But when cruising around 100 kph, also better fuel economy, as well as 1.8 runs at a 3k RPM, and the 2.0 will run around the 2.3 RPM. Oh, that's really good. Nice. Yeah, that's very good information. And hopefully, you know, like when you get like this newer replacement though, that it will make your car like, you know, feel like a bit more smoother. Even know what I mean. The 1.8 engine is more rare, so more pricey. I mean, that kind of like makes sense, because especially when parts get rarer, they get more expensive. Which is why like even like getting like parts like for your car, they tend to be a bit pricier, because not only like, you know, the car you're driving, it's how you say, expensive, but also the parts as well they get they're pretty hard to find. So that explains it. Come on, please, please. Oh, oh no. I actually almost got it. God damn it. I don't think that kind of like sucks about the ring that you cannot get off your board and walk around, because I know with the rethought mod, which is because this based on the Market Whistle engine, that's an option, but here it's not, because there should be a bit trying to be more based to like the Pro Skater originals. Now a bit more spicy on track. Sure, I got you. Yeah, 'cause honestly, like with things like that, I really didn't know what word to use for that, but so this is why I say like it could actually also say efficient. I think the efficient is also pretty good, so just want to throw it in there. For that Tenza, the 1.8 was like the cheap option, though sales on the 1.8 were way lower than sales on the 2.0 that was the most used engine in that Tenza. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Hope you're doing all right. Been lurking and been eating late lunch. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for the lurks, Cedric. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It really means a lot. And thank you for like lurking too, because lurking also like really comes a long way. By the way, what are you eating for lunch, Dragoon? Hello, hello. Yeah, we've been good with me and Yordi. We're just talking a lot like about like the engine replacement that he might actually will need to get for like his car and everything. So we're talking about like some car stuff and also trying to be like some objectives on the Pro Skater 3 and 4. More efficient on the road, more spicy on the track. Yes, totally. That's actually the way I want to describe it. Chicken nuggets. Oh, nice. Yeah, chicken nuggets are also like really good. They say that actually McDonald's is like one of the best like chicken nuggets like out there. So, and actually I did eat them like so many times before and they were pretty good. But you know what's actually like really good also McDonald's? The French fries. Like the French fries, like the way they made them there, like, you know, it's really fantastic. Like, are you eating them like plain, Dragoon, or you're having like with sauces with them? Because usually with chicken nuggets, I used to eat them a lot with ketchup mostly, or do you know like, or the golf sauce where you mix like the ketchup with the mayonnaise. Like I would, it's even like eat it with that. I think the last time I had chicken nuggets, also like I had it with the golf sauce. But that was like months ago. But I'm gonna be looking for the moment. Mom needs my help. Yeah, no worries. You already go help your mom and gotta do what you gotta do. We'll catch you up later, though. Love you, buddy. Yeah, love you too, Yordi. It was so nice to see you again, and I hope, you know, like things will get better for you, and also I wish you like the best recovery, and I appreciate you for dropping in, and it was nice, you know, like having a good chats. I love you, dude. It was nice hearing from you, and hope we get to talk again soon. You take good care. Appreciate the lurks. All right, I'm gonna give our Yordi a shout out here. You too, buddy. You too. Peace out. Stay beautiful in and out. Just playing at the moment. I noticed McDonald's in Europe is a lot better than in America, in my opinion, from where I was over there. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I never had actually McDonald's like in the United States because I never been to America in my life. But even though I really want to go there, because I mean, usually the kind of McDonald's I had is mainly like in, yeah, I had like McDonald's in Europe and the Middle East. Because I also like McDonald's as well. Like even like when I went to like Cairo and also like in Lebanon too. So I had it like in about like 2 continents. Thank you. I'll see you later, dude. But what's one thing that's kind of like better about the European McDonald's compared to the American one, Dragoon, from your experience? Oh shit. Well, that's bad. Oh god damn. Yeah, I kind of grind on it. That's a shame. Well, it sucks. That means I gotta look for something else. Oh, hell yeah, that was sick. Seems the quality of food was better in my opinion, and I like the Frankenel, or however you spell it, in Holland. Could be my imagination though. There are a lot of things I like better over there, especially soda. Interesting. Yeah, I would say for sure that the food like from like Europe and America so forth, they are kind of like produced like very differently. Because I know usually when it comes to like the food like in America, they do add like more stuff to it. That's usually like those in Europe that really doesn't, and all that. I can say for sure that usually the way like the foods are like produced or like cooked as well, like, you know, it is completely different compared to here. Also, like, even like one thing that I even learned about this too, that even like the McDonald's like in India, they actually don't have like beef over there. It's actually not a thing. Like, fish exists, but when it comes to like beef hamburgers, like they're not a thing there. What I learned. I think it's also like because of their like religion or like that, because I know like usually like the usually like India has like a large like Muslim population there, which is why like, you know, usually people who fall like that, they don't really like eat like especially like pork as well. Because I know this is kind of like part of the tradition. And it's like, hey, yeah, makes sense, totally, 100%. All right. Because I know like usually like Muslims in general, they don't like eat pork, because I know like this kind of like how you say how do you word this? I'm trying to really think. Yeah, because it's part of like their tradition, which is why they, you know, like it's not really a thing like on their end. Like actually, like, especially like a friend of mine and my dad, usually they don't really like eat pork much because of that. And I remember like one time when I was out like with a friend of mine, like, you know, to like a burger restaurant, and he just said like we had like a good time in there for like this. It was like the food was pretty good, but eventually my friend, the burger that he ordered, like he couldn't really like, you know, eat it because it could contain like pork on it. So what we did is that he just handed it to me. It's like that, like the food doesn't go to waste. Oh. But actually, what's more important, is he had like the fries, and the fries were still really good. So it was like a good time together. When it comes to like me, however, like I do eat pork myself, and I do play like, you know, it's the food is fine for what it is. Like I know some people like they're like not into it that much, but I don't mind it. Because I do eat it as a personal preference. Yeah, was going in, I knew the cow was respect and sacred in India. Yeah, totally. For sure. Like, I remember, like, when I think when I was in, like, in Cairo as well, like, I don't have, like, a fun memory of it, but I remember, like, they had, like, chicken burgers there, which I do think, like, it's kind of, like, a fun thing in that place. But as for, like, the other, like, selections that they had, I don't remember, like, too well, because I was, like, really young. Like, last time I went to ate a McDonald's there. I will say for sure that I ate pizzas like in Egypt as well, and also I had like Pizza Hut over there, and I would say like the kind of like the bread crust is also like built very differently compared to how it is like, you know, like in the Western countries. Like the cheese as well, like, is pretty good, but definitely like the way they make the crust and stuff like that is like it's a whole lot different. Like I still enjoyed them in Earth like that, and I do think they were like really good, but I would say like definitely like the pizzas like here in Italy, like they're really fantastic. Like, you know, they're like good at a different level. All right. There we go. But yeah, do you eat like pork like yourself, Dragoon, as a dish? I can imagine dishes here is nothing compared to over there. Yeah, I do. Nice. Yeah, also like even the cheese is like here, like where I am and stuff like this, especially like because I know like there's also like a different kind of cheese which is called like Swiss cheese, which is like the kind that you find like made like in Switzerland, and I know like they are like a lot more different compared to like here in Italy. And all that. Like here we have like different kinds of cheeses. We have like yellow cheese, we have like mozzarellas, we also have like goat cheese and all that. Like it also like there's even like some like stores over there where we can actually like, you know, find like, you know, cheeses like in packs and everything, and you can pretty much do like, you know, different stuff with it. Like definitely I'm a big like cheese guy myself, and I usually like, you know, a variety of them. I don't remember which is one that I don't like, but I definitely like the goat cheese. I enjoy it, and I also like mozzarellas, and I like as well yellow cheese is also pretty decent, because since I, you know, I like those myself, I pretty much, you know, can roll with any of it technically. Oh yeah, I remember. Another one I want to mention, smoked cheese. I think I tried it, I think like one time when I was like in Poland and everything, and when I was younger, I didn't really like it because I didn't like the bitter taste of the smoked cheese at the time. But when I kind of like ate it, like, you know, when I was like a little bit older, I didn't mind it too much. But I remember like when I first tried it out, I wasn't really a fan of the smoked cheese. My mind was open to breads and cheeses in Holland. Nice, that's awesome. Oh yeah, sorry, I thought my cat was here for a minute, but she's not here right now. But yeah, also like I know like Holland as well, they have like, you know, like different kinds of cheeses there too. I remember when I went with actually Jordi like to Amsterdam, I actually went to like one store where I bought like, you know, like a pack of garlic cheese in there. And usually the reason I didn't like kind of like ate it like straight away when I bought it, because apparently like from what the staff over there kind of explained to me in that store, that usually when you buy like, you know, a cheese that's kind of like packed inside, you shouldn't like open it until like in a moment where like it's okay to do, or if you're gonna like, you know, like finish it like, you know, in a short period of time. It's definitely, if it's packed, like it usually lasts about like between like 3 to 6 months. But once you start like opening and eating it, however, it expires like about like 2 days and everything. So they usually go off like really fast once you start opening those, which is why, you know, it's like one of these things that once you like open it though, it has to be eaten like right away. It was actually like in my experience when I got like the garlic cheese there, and then it was kind of like, you know, shipped out in the box to Italy. That was like about a year ago. I love most cheese, but blue cheeses I stay away from. Understandable. Yeah, because I would say like definitely like the blue cheese, like it's because I usually say cheese is kind of like built like with malted asparagus, and is also like the kind of mold that you can eat with. Because I would say like the kind of mold that's legit poisonous is more like the black mold, that usually the ones that they kind of like grow in the walls. But as for like the mold of the blue cheese, however, it's a kind of mold that's kind of like safe to eat. So, and that's the thing. Yep. Oh yeah, 100%. But honestly, like, what's one of the cheeses that's kind of like your most go-to, like Dragoon, out of all of them? Whee! Yeah, I gotta figure out how to spine transfer this shit, because I don't know. Pepperjack and Monster. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I've... Pepperjack sounds really familiar, but as for like the monster cheese, I don't think I ever tried it. I definitely should at some point. Like, usually one thing I like a lot about mozzarella, that actually the way they melt, like, it's really good. Like, sometimes what I do that usually, like, you know, when we get, like, you know, like, a pretty pizzas, and especially if it's a margarita, is that, and also, like, my favorite thing about buying like, premium margaritas, that once, you know, I unpack them so forth, I can add, like, my own toppings on it, and I can pretty much, you know, like, bake it in the oven, and then it'll be ready. And so that's what I do, that usually when I grab like a margarita one, I add like extra mozzarella on it. I put like chicken spices, or even like, you know, chicken slices on it too. And then I throw it in the oven for like about 10 to 12 minutes. Then it comes out and is ready to eat. So as I do that, sometimes when I get like, you know, like premium margaritas, I just, you know, add like my own stuff on it, because I just add like a bit more personality. But yeah, the one thing I like the most about mozzarella, that the way that these cheeses melt, like, it's really good. Like, it just, like, you know, feels amazing, you know, once you know you start munching them. However, like, if I really have to pick, if I want to eat, like, you know, like pre-made pizzas, or like, you know, self-made pizzas, I prefer self-made, because usually sometimes, in my very honest opinion, like, self-made pizzas taste like way better than processed pizzas. And also because even like sometimes when they're self-made, it tends to be a bit more healthier too. Ow. Wait, what kind of toppings do you prefer to have on a pizza, Dragoon? Alright. God damn it. Oh my god, I fell down. No, I fell off. How sad. I fell down. How could this happen? Ooh, hold on, hold on. Oh, I can't. Spine transfer. What the hell? Oh, shit. Yeah, hold on. I gotta actually figure out how to do this. Hold on. Ooh, oh my god! Got 10 points. Oh, that's sick. That was sick. Very sick. Alright. Jesus Christ. No. Okay, I got 10 points again. I'm simple. I like pepperoni and bacon, but also like a white pizza which is olive oil, garlic, and a creamy ricotta cheese mixture and mozzarella. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, it's definitely a very good combination. Like, I also like, you know, like pepperoni, and also I think I don't think I ever had like a. I think I did. I had like bacon on pizza like a couple times before, and I do think like even with bacon it's pretty good. And I also like garlic as well, and also ricotta is pretty nice, and also I definitely love mozzarella because mozzarella you cannot go wrong with it. But yeah, as for like me though, I definitely like to add like 4 cheeses on it. I like pepperonis because pepperonis are like really good, and I also like usually some of those like American pizzas where they put like sausages and fries on it. Like this is also like pretty good. And I also enjoy, yeah, pretty much those. Like those are like my most favorite ones out there. All right, guys. I do need to go on the use the bathroom like really quickly, so I will be right back. I'll play some clips, and I'll see you guys like in a few minutes. And also, just to let you all know, we have an ad coming up in like 50 seconds, so it's got a good time, you know, to take a bit of a break here. So do what you got to do, guys. You know, like go stretch, go hydrate, you know, or whatever it is that you do. And also like even like eating as well. I think it also counts. So you can finish your food. So be right, guys. I'll see you all in a few minutes. So I'll be right back. You got this. You guys are all amazing. Let's make this night one to remember. Let's. Buddy, are you okay? Need a hand? Dude, you do know there is actually a den in right there. You may want to turn around. Well, that's their business, not mine, so I guess we just move on. But I think actually like the most. Oh, nice. That is cool. No, that was pretty awesome. Because I. Yep, I found her. I think I'm just gonna fist her from there. You got this. You guys are all amazing. Let's make this night one to remember. Let's. Fuck my life. 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 Oh no, they're probably Ghostbusters. Yeah, I wish I could, but unfortunately that's not the. Oh shit! Oh dear. Oh dear. It seems like, you know, we're not the only ones here. There's actually like a perpetrator, and also there's a poltergeist in our store. Oh my god, it's going into the woods now. Oh my, oh! Oh my god! But already something is ticking. Oh fuck. Oh shit! Motherfucker! My god! Woo! That got me really freaking good.
It looks pretty fun, but I never really experienced it. Oh my god, I did Mario jump here. I get out. Or you know what? I got something better. Hold on a second. There. Mission accomplished. I finally did it. You finally heard the spanking from my own ass. Gotta do what I gotta do. Oh my god, Haley. Fuck this. Haley's behind me. I'm getting a little bit on edge now. Fuck. Oh man, we're near. We're almost there. Come on. Oh, yes! Okay, this one's coming after me, so he's... Oh my god, I glitched out. What? What? What the fuck is happening here? Like, it looks like it could look my head out there.
What are you doing there? Keep stalking me. You have anything better to do?
Oh my. Oh no. I need this something. Oh yeah, I got this. Oh man, that took them out like a bunch of dominoes. That was so close. That was for you.
Because you gotta be sure the coast is clear. Oh. Do this. Alright.
Holy shit. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Jesus, guys. Holy crap, I'm going really over the top with that stuff, but thank you.
I guess I'm here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm back. I had to say thank you so much for for dropping in and so forth, and also I appreciate the lurk and everything. It was really nice talking with you, and I'll catch you later. Peace out, buddy. I love you to pieces, and hope we can actually hang out again soon. See you later. Oh, yeah. Another shout out for Dragoon. Give me a minute. Yeah, because actually I was trying to kind of like figure it out, you know, like because I took out my watch when I went to my bathroom break, so I was trying to put it back in. So give me a second. Hold on. But yeah, be sure you go check out like Dragoon, guys. He's like a very funny streamer. Like he plays like a couple of like retro games, and he's very talkative and all that. And be sure to go show him some love. He's amazing. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got some of this red flame. Nice. Oh, I got a new board. Nice. That's sick. That's really sick. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Oh shit. Ouch, that hurts. Alright. Alright, how do we do this? Alright. Oh shit. My god. Alright, let's try again. Let's do this. Oh my god, I almost got it. I almost got it. I was almost there. Holy crap, I almost got it. Oh. Yeah, I have to find a way like to get inside. I have to see how I can do that. right. Oh my god. I almost got it. Almost there. I gotta try like a few more times before I can. Actually, a stats. Oh, crap. Damn it. Oh, no. Damn it. That sucks. But I'll try it another time. And actually, this track is also pretty good too. It's also like in G San Andreas. They threw it in there. Like, really, if I had to rate like the soundtracks for like the Tony Hawk games, I would say like my most favorite ones it's Pro Skater 4 and Underground. Also, Underground 2 has also had like really solid soundtracks too. And also American Wasteland. Jesus Christ, that hurts like ass. Oh my god. All right, let's try again. Another time. I just want to get in there. Yes! Huzzah! Finally. Nice, guys, we got it. We did it. Now that's actually out of our topic right now. Spine transfer into the water tower. Yeah, how do we do this? Raise the prisoner. Get secret tape. Oh, actually, I want to do something. Yeah, no. Bonomo, continue. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, here is that thingy. All right, how do we... Ah! Wait a minute. Yeah, spine transfer. Oh, hold on a minute. I may have an idea. I think I know where to go. Okay. I think that's how we're supposed to do it. Alright, I got it. I think I got it. Alright. Come on. Okay, that didn't work. Oh my god, I did it! Yes! Alright, I did it, guys. We're in. We're in. Oh god. My god. Yeah, so I had to actually, like, spine transfer, like, inside it. I think that's the whole idea. Alright, but that was not bad. Not bad at all. We did something, at least. Oh my god. Like, I was kind of like in the right track, but apparently, like, yeah, I fell off my board. I landed on the ground, got a face plant, and I gotta redo the thing again. So let me try. Okay. Another round. All right. We're getting there. All right. Now let's land. That way. Yeah, I gotta also do it from there too. Bingo. Yes! Alright, I did it. Nice. Yeah, alright, I got that part already figured out. I also got like some new stuff in the store too. That's pretty awesome. Ah, okay, I mean, at least that was already completed. So I gotta go secret tape and release the prisoner. So where could those be? I have to... I think we'll probably like look into that maybe after I finish this. It's the only like solution I got. Because yeah, the prisoner is a good question. Like, where could he actually be? You need the keys. All right. Yeah, where are those keys? I have no clue where that is. Oh! Okay. I get it. I think we have to... I think I have to like bump into the security guards to do that. Okay, now I see. Now I see. Okay, no. No. Yes, it should be in one of them. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he has. Even though he told us to come back, but if he doesn't have the keys, I won't bother. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, this is already done. Where now? Go fly through. Yeah, okay. Where's the prisoner? And where is this? Okay, so it turns out these actually trash cans are part of it. All right, now I totally understand. Okay. All right. Yeah, it makes more sense now because it turns out these trash bins are like where the keys are located. Okay. Now it adds up way better. Yeah, this was like pretty good. Actually, I know like with the song right here, the Travis Barker was coming involved in making it. Hey, Travis Barker rocks. I love him. He's like one of the coolest drummers like out there. And also because you know he's part of Blink, and Blink is one of my favorite bands of all time. Blink rocks. All right, how do we do this? The secret tape, it's actually somewhere. Oh, crap, yeah. Recipes board. Let's see. Where can we get that? Oh, tape is somewhere. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let's try this. I am gonna... Okay, I see it. It's right there. Give me a minute. Yes! Alright, I got it. Nice, I got a tape. Yeah, the only thing I just really got to find, to be very honest, is just this last trash bin, and then we're all good, actually. And just so you know, it's hiding like in a really good spot, and I have no... Got it! Guys, I got it! Yes! Yeah! Open sesame, now you're a free man. No one can stop you anymore, because fuck them. They might because they're jealous. That's what they are. Alright guys, actually I beat all these extras here. That's pretty good. That's very sweet. Ow. Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, alright. We could maybe see if we could actually get like more like the stat points and all this, and also like you know, like more the money collectibles. We could actually try to get around that, and then probably afterwards what I might do is I'm gonna probably change my character's look, because I do want to give her like a bit of a new outfit that I have in mind. If they have the options, of course. If not, I'll look for some alternatives. Yeah, not in the water. Not in the water. Alright. Yeah, okay, where could they be? Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Nice, 1K. Awesome. Let's freaking do that. Ooh, dear. Okay, try again. There we go. Yes! Oh, so close. I almost got it. Oh, come on. No! Okay, let's try again. Another time. Let's... Ah, shit. Ah, yikes. That didn't work well. Let's try it another round. Alright, I'm definitely gonna run out of time very soon, but I want to get one more shot. Ooh! Damn it. God damn it. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. Actually, let's go to the store and see what we can actually use, what we can get for her. Because I think we unlocked some new items. The shop here. Ah, secrets. Ah, yeah, we got those. Yeah, here's like other like stuff you can get to. You can also get like BAM here. And also, wait. Unlocks the sketch texture color post process game mod. Ah, interesting. Yeah, some crow stuff here. Unlocks a fake smog post per game mod. Yeah, here are more like, oh yeah, the no, actually that's ghost. I thought it was glass because those look like actually out of glass. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Yeah, see what kind of stuff that I can get for her. It actually looks pretty good. I'll say that. Because I know there's like, even like it is kind of like a thing as well over there as well, that where there's like some people where they kind of actually create like skateboards that are made out of glass and all that. But honestly, I will always be worried about standing on those because I feel like, you know, once I put my foot on it, I feel like it's just gonna shatter, like, you know, just in a blink of an eye. So like they're nice to look at, but honestly, as for riding on them, it's a bit too risky, in my opinion. All right, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it looks okay. Let's get that one. All right. I am gonna go for this shirt. As for the pants, it actually looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, I do like that one, so I want to get it. Socks. There's not fair. I don't think there's really much. Shoes. We could maybe get. Oh yeah, they have those. Customize. Oh yeah, this is like full on whites. They seem okay. Flips on. Oh yeah, I'm getting that. Obviously. That's very obvious. Alright, I'm gonna go change her look. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, appearance, here we go. Yeah, sorry, I just kind of like forgot a little bit. It's been a little while. Yeah, that. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Back. Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake. I was talking about the hats. Oh, the hat's actually right here. Sorry about it. And this is actually more like usually like the characters like appearance and all this, which is that's not what I really want. Yeah, here I am going to, I think, actually to be honest, I can take this out. I don't think she will really need it. Yeah, as for like the shirt, I want to put like the new one that I got for her. It's somewhere. I gotta say this shirt's pretty not bad. Looks pretty good. The new shirt is right here. Yeah, that's what I want. That one too. Oh, they got also those. Cute. Crew socks. I think I will add my own style to it. We go gray. It's no problem. Yeah, and this, I want the flip flops like 100%. You can never go wrong with them, like ever. Let me just experiment with something. Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of not bad. All right. I thought about adding a beanie for her. Ah, I got the monster one. That's sick. Do they have like actually a beanie for? Oh, this actually is really good. Yeah, for like different colors. Yeah, it's actually not bad at all. No, I was trying to talk about. Oh, they have one for Dickies. Yeah, also Dickies. I know they make some good stuff. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, let's actually see what they have for the decks. I know we probably got like some new decks here by now. Yeah, Kitty's awesome. Think about the bands. Let's see. Hey, that's I think the someone we just unlocked. All right. This is actually kind of cool. Yeah, we're actually gonna look at new decks. Why not realize? Yeah, I could go for that. That's fine. Yeah, we got this one to start. This we can make it great, no problem. As we can actually add our own marks on it. Yeah, that's good. And how about trucks? Oh, this actually looks really great. And here I will probably... Yeah, this one I like it. But I figured we change the things that we want. Yeah, let's check the tattoos for a minute. Maybe we could add something, but I don't know. Yeah, I want to find the one that I actually like. It's hard to see. Oh, this was actually kind of nice. I think I'll put this one for her. Because most of the time I don't really add like tattoos on my characters, to be very honest. But there's like a few exceptions out there that I do think it's kind of like a nice like a little detail for them, which I throw in there. And as for here, maybe... Yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have any points now. Alright. We're gonna try Tokyo again. Let's go for an Argo. Okay. Because I know it's time to get the gold on this one, and then we'll be able to, like, you know, complete all the levels. And also, I think since right now we kind of have, like, upgraded my character's skills a little bit more, it should be a little bit better. Totally yikes. All right. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I fucked up. Sorry about it. But we fall to do better. As we become pros. All right. Let's go. Hi, twin. How are you? How's your day coming along? Hey, we're doing great. Yeah, actually, it's kind of like a little bit funny what happened like during the start of the stream, because I remember like when you kind of like, you know, put yourself as first like in chat, and then like right when I was gonna like put myself second, Metalhead came like right in like a few seconds before I was about to press enter, and then I had to relate myself as first. It was actually pretty funny. Finally finished with hot shower. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I heard like a hot shower they're also like very healthy too. And even like as well, you know, like when you kind of like shower with warm water, also it can also even like reduce like your anxiety as well, which I know it does like help me a couple of times. Because I know like even though like I don't like cold showers, to be honest, because it's not my thing, and I'm not really like a fan of it, but definitely like, hot showers, I like them a lot. Yeah, pretty relaxed, my friend. That's good. Nice. Or usually, like, most of the time, if I have to, like, you know, find, like, you know, the right balance, I also mix it with cold and warm. Hot. And I guess, which actually, like, which, it makes, like, the water much warmer. Like, even, like, I know, like, baths as well, like, they can also, like, be pretty good for you. So, as you know, whenever I, like, I take a bath and everything, I usually, like, you know, try to, like, be, like, in the bathtub for, like, about 20 minutes or something. And then after that, you know, like I try to dry myself, and then, you know, like, and then afterwards I go on with my day. But yeah, I like hot showers. I mean, yes, I tend to set it to 49 degrees Celsius. That's good. That's very nice. Yeah, honestly, like when it comes to like me, however, I don't have like these kind of like measurements. So how I normally do it is that when I try to like turn on the water, I usually try to like measure by touching it with my hands and everything like that. If it's like a bit too hot, I try to make it a bit more colder. If it's like too cold, I try to find like the middle ground with it. And so pretty much because I don't have these kind of measurements where you can see like how many Celsius it is. So I just do it with my hand, and if I find like the right balance, the sweet spot, I go with it. So that's how I am with that stuff. Why the fuck not 49 to 40? Oh. I mean, I can't really tell like how much of that is a twin because, you know, I don't have measurements for it. So, you know, give me a break. Yeah. But I'm just kidding with you. Yeah, because honestly, I just, I can't really tell because I don't have that kind of stuff. If it's warm, I just jump right in. Also, because, you know, I don't want to set myself like too hot because I know like it's going to burn my skin like really badly, and I don't want to go through it. Like, as for like with cold water, however, like it's one of these things that pretty much that you have to kind of like put your body in like really slowly, and then after a while, like when you're kind of like your body's in the cold water like for some time, it gets like a bit more resistant to it. Because I remember like when I used to go like swim in the lake, you know, like a while back, the reason I didn't want to jump like in right away because usually the lake will be extremely cold, but after like some time like to adjust it, it became a bit easier. By the way, this is the PS4 you got last week. No, this is actually like the Steam version, twin, because I'm not playing this like on the PS4 right now. And also just to let you guys know, one thing about the PS4 version of the Sonic Pro Skater that I bought, the text is not in English though. That the audio is, but actually the text is completely in Italian. So that's why the reason I'm also playing that, because I know this the game is it's fully on English and all that. Because meanwhile, like the PS4 version, it's half English, half Italian. Yep. I was like kind of posted like in the schedule like announcement too that usually the version I'm playing on the Pro Skater is the PC version, aka Steam version. Because honestly, like when it comes to like installing games on the PS4, I was kind of thinking about that I kind of like want to wait until I get the SSD for it, because I know usually sometimes when you try to install games on a hard drive, like it's extremely slow, and also like even the games like load really much slower on a HDD, which it is pretty expected. But yeah, probably at some point I will see how it performs on like on the HDD, because I definitely have to still try that out. But I definitely want to get an SSD for it. I probably asked you this last, but are you using a capture card if you are on the console gaming? Actually, twin, to tell you this, I know like the PS4 and the PS5 have that where you can actually like, you know, stream like through the console, like with the Twitch or YouTube application, because I know that is integrated. I may think you might need a capture card, because I know Soul Taker knows this better than I do, because he does stream on the PS4. So maybe if I have any doubts, I can ask him about it. But I know like with certain like console gaming though, yeah, you do need a capture card to actually like stream with them. So I know that exists. But as for the PS4, PS5, it does come with Twitch, so maybe may not be necessary, but I could be entirely wrong with that because I never streamed on the console before. But yeah, as for like the other consoles, yeah, you need a capture card for that. That's for sure. Have you ever tried streaming on the console like yourself, Twin, or you're mainly into like PC streaming? Go. Oh, for God's sake, I almost got it. I mean, I use capture card whenever I stream Nintendo games. Sure, no problem. Yeah, because I know with each console, I think they do operate like a little bit differently, but I'm sure like 9 times out of 10 that they're pretty identical to each other, because I'm sure with capture cards, it's more like a plug in and play kind of thing. Like again, I just say like from the looks of it, it might be like a whole different once I try doing that like for myself. Because I think it's one of those things that pretty much you have to like connect the capture card with the console, and then you have to connect to the PC in order to stream. Because I know that also like is an option. Very close to getting a PS5 this year. Yeah, I hope so too. You'll be able to like snag one yourself, Twin, because I know like a PS5 is pretty good to have. I'm not getting it one right now because I feel it's just not that necessary. Maybe at some point in the future I will. But right now I just got the PS4 at the moment because you know it was in a good deal. I want to try it out for myself because there's like some like PS4 games like they're only exclusive on that console that I do want to try it out, especially like Bloodborne. So that's why. But what game would you be getting first on the PS5, Twin, if once you grab the console? I only had Switch since forever. I never owned the other console. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, usually I used to own like a variety of consoles like growing up. Like I owned a PS1, I owned a PS2, I owned a PS3, and then now I own a PS4. I also owned a PSP, I owned a Nintendo Wii as well. And I've also owned... Yeah, I think more like primarily those mostly, and also I also own like PCs too, even though like they're not really gaming PCs, they're more like office PCs, so they could play like like more like retro games, more in that aspect, and also like my brother even had like a Switch too, so and also I even have an SNES as well. Although I'm not sure if they kind of took that right now because since they got like their own like monitor as of recently, but I also had an SNES. Oh, you already know what game I will be playing. Ah, yeah. I can tell. I think I know. But what's one thing that kind of intrigues you a lot about the PS5 Twin as a console? Yes. Yeah, the only like advantage I would say that if I do get a PS5, like the only like perk I'll have in this console that I can just play GA6 earlier than anyone else, because I know definitely the PC version is not going to come out until like way later, and people who own like the Xbox Series X and the PS5 will be able to play like firsthand. Although I remember like talking about like GTA 6, there used to be like this one rumor that was going on for like some time where people claimed that Rockstar they're only going to be releasing the game like digitally first and then like physically later on, which to be extremely honest about this, because even like the professional covered that in one of his recent videos, that I strongly doubt they'll do that because honestly, in a way, Rockstar and Take-Two, they do kind of like thrive on the physical media because each time when they release like a new GTA game, they also like release like the collector's edition and all that. And I know usually with collector's editions, like those are sold like massively. So, because honestly, I feel like, you know, if Rockstar they only first release like digital first and then like physical media, it's gonna technically hurt the sales by doing this. So I really thought they would be like, you know, going like that route, and they're definitely gonna, I'm surely like, you know, 90% of the chance that they're gonna release physically first, and then probably like and probably even like digitally at the same time. So it's more like I would say that it's gonna be really like these two versions, they're gonna be released like simultaneously, according to me. Because it was kind of like a speculation was going on from the internet, but I heavily doubted they will. And I don't think, you know, like Take-Two and Rockstar will go that route because, you know, as they did this with GTA 4 and GTA 5, and also I think even like the San Andreas and stuff like this, that they kind of, and also Red Dead Redemption 2, that they created like collector's editions of the physical media and everything. And I know, you know, these they go like really high up prices, and they usually go, they sell out like really quickly. Well, the exclusives that are not ported on the PC yet, and I'm pretty sure Sony will never ever port on the PC. Yeah, like some games, like I know they're 100% exclusive only to the consoles and everything like that. Like I know with some developers, they can definitely release to other ports, but it won't be until like another couple of years. So I know Gears of War had that they, I think, no, actually I think it was Halo. No, I was mistaken that with Halo. Sorry. Like with Halo, like I remember like at the beginning they only released like the first like Halo games on only on Xbox exclusively, like, especially, you know, like Halo 1, Halo 3, and Reach, and all this. And it wasn't until like a while later that they started porting them into the PC, which is now like called like the Master Chief Collection. Although Halo 2, I think it was on ported on the PC, like when it first came out, but I know like as for the other Halo games, like it's only on Xbox, like 100%. But yeah, some games like they are like exactly only on consoles, but while there's others like they're only on consoles first, but they don't come out on the PC until like, or other platforms until like way later. Now, one thing I'm kind of happy I got the PS4 because I know there's some games that I'm kind of like intrigued to try on the console, and I'll probably get the opportunity to do it. Especially Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne, I'll probably be able to play that. And also, interestingly about Bloodborne, there's this one store that they're selling this game for just $17. Because I want to get Tomb Raider with it also. Ah. Oh my god. Overtime, yes. Sweet, sweet Bloodborne. Hell yeah. Actually, the real Hungry Joe told me that actually this game is a bit of a curse because I heard it's extremely hard, so wish me luck on it. But honestly, I would say about Bloodborne that it was a game that I really always wanted to try it out, but I never could because I never had a PS4 until like right now. So I thought, you know, we'll get a chance to try it. It also goes to Tsushima as well because I heard this one's also like really good, and Kenny recommended it to me. So I even get to play The Last of Us. And luckily in the trunk store, they have the remastered version for brand new for $20. So I'll also be able to get that one also. Have you ever tried like The Last of Us yourself, Twin? If so, how is it? Because it's one of these games that I never really had an experience, but everyone tells me like it's incredible. It's just the reason why I'm not really getting it like on Steam, because this game like over there it's a bit too expensive for me. Last of Us is okay for me. Oh, sure. Yeah, like, again, with me, I don't really have, like, an opinion about it because, again, I don't really have an experience with any of the games. But I was just told that it was, like, really good and I should try it, so that's all I know about it. I haven't played the second one. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I remember, like, as for the second Last of Us, I remember, like, when there was kind of, like, those leaks, like, going around when the game was about to get released that, it's usually not like the leaks that kind of like the people were pissed. Like, even though like leaks, you know, they can definitely damage like the company this way, which is why, you know, like they're like really against it because it damages like, you know, like their stock market and things like that. But I think the reason why like a lot of people were mad about the leaks for The Last of Us 2 because eventually one of the characters like in that one did actually die in the game, and I know like a lot of fans were upset about it and didn't end up buying the game because of it. Because with that case, however, like they were not mad about the leaks, but what was inside the leaks, and it turns out like, you know, during the storyline, one of the characters were killed in the game, and this is why it kind of like ruined the sales. But even like personally, I don't like leaks either because I think they just spoil things like a bit too much. But also as well because they damage like the stock market of the companies, which are actually bad for a reason because they were like, you know, not meant to be really, you know, like leaked out like that, and I know it could actually do a lot of damage in the long run. Like, even with music, it's the same thing as well. Like, even like, there were like some artists, like, you know, they had been dealing with that some songs would get leaked a lot sooner than the release dates. But even like with certain games, like if a leak does happen though, like and I kind of like know like some parts about the plot that they kind of like revealed, it's not gonna really hold me back, you know, from buying the game, because I'm not really like that. All right, third place again. Oh shit. Yeah, throw on my knees. Sorry. Nice. Oh yeah, sweet. Oh crap, that hurts. Are you going to plan on getting a game capture card, or what capture card do you have right now? Okay, so to answer that, Twin, I don't have a capture card at the moment, but maybe if I do need it, I will see if I can get one, because I know like my main priority for my PS4 is definitely a new storage, which is an SSD. Like, as for like the SSDs, like I think the one I would probably go for is like just an 160 gig, because I feel like, you know, getting one that's like above 1000 is really like not necessary for me, especially because then I'm not gonna have a lot of games from my console. So no, a capture card, if it's needed, I will get it, but what I really want right now is a new solid state drive for it, because right now I have like 500 gigs and no get speed, how they are. I want to get that replaced. And as for like the controller right here, I know like the lower D button has a bit of a problem, and I'll see if I could get it fixed, and if not, I'll probably will just try to get a new one for just 30 bucks. If, of course, you know, if I cannot fix that, because, you know, I want to see if I can repair it, and because it might need to record some like disassembling on its own, like piece by piece, and so see if I can actually clean this up. If to no prevail that doesn't work, I'll get a new one. So my number one priority is a new storage, and my second priority is a new controller if needed. And then I'm gonna try to get capture card, you know, if I also have to get that as well. Oh yes, I mean, you're right. Yeah, totally, 100%. Like, it's pretty much like I have like my like PC like right here. I have like 3 SSDs, and I have like one hard drive, which is I usually keep that, you know, like for like my art projects, like some pictures, and also like for retro games. And pretty much that's for like newer stuff. However, I'll never run SSDs. You know, like my operating system is also an SSD too. If I were neighbors, I'll probably give you my spare PS4 controller. Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, that'll definitely be a lot easier if we were very close by. Yeah, actually, you know what I might do? That if I do actually end up getting a new controller, I probably will keep this around like as a spare. Like, I'm definitely not gonna go throw it away. Or maybe what I could do, that if things work out and so forth, and I was able to get that one fixed as well, I could also use that for like emulation, also even like play it here on stream. So, as I technically have like those two at the moment. Give me a second. I have my Xbox One and I have my PS4. So 2 controllers. Oh, hold on. So yeah. So I pretty much have both. But yeah, again, don't tell about the PS4 controller. I'll see if I can fix it. If not, I'll buy a new one. I started gaming on the PS4 controller on the PC. Nice. Yeah, no, for me it was actually the Xbox controller. So, excuse me, I apologize. But the reason I decided to go for with that one, because I heard like the Xbox controllers are really good to play with the PC, and that's why I went for it. Like, even like the PlayStation, also like they're equally as good, but since I know this was kind of like a bit more popular, I decided to go with that one instead. But how's actually the PS4 controller in your experience, Twin? Like, is it any good? Because the PS4 controller was the only controller I could afford 2 years ago. I mean, it's very understandable, because, you know, you got what you could at the time and everything like that. And as long as it's kind of like it worked for you, that's what really counts. Yeah, there's even like other stuff like that I actually like bought, you know, because during that time period, because it was what I was able to afford at the time, and I didn't get like a little bit better until like later. So it happens. Like with my PC here, for example, like, you know, I didn't get this like day one. It actually took a couple of years to even like, get like this PC that I have like to this day. So because I used to start with my first actually laptop ever was actually a Toshiba laptop that I got it like during my my graduation from elementary school. And it was what I got as a gift. But then like the HP one, the red one, I got it for my 18th birthday. And this one I got it like, I think for Christmas of 2020. And then I you know, changed like all the parts, like pretty much all the parts in that one have been changed, except the only things that are still the same even until now is just like the state SSD and the hard drive. Everything else, it's all completely different, all modified and upgraded. I mean, it is what it does. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So it's kind of okay, but to compare it to the game series controllers and currently the 8-bit dual controllers I got now, these are way better than the PS4 controllers. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Yeah, if they kind of like do you like really well and stuff like that, that's totally like a win over there. Yeah, it's kind of like important, like not only like to have like, you know, like the controllers that are of good quality, but also if they kind of like to make it the experience, gaming experience, like a lot better for you. That's definitely key. How did you get those controllers, Twin? Did you got it like from like a local store, or did you order like online? I order online. Nice. Way easier. I mean, it's very interesting, but yeah, because pretty much I get everything online right now because, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just, it's very straightforward. That's why. And more options. Yeah, 100%, exactly. Yeah, I just wanted the Xbox, the One controller. I actually got it like from my local game store like a while back, and that's how I bought it from. And as for like the PS4 controller, I also bought it from the same place with the console. And that's how I got mine. But as for I think the headset like right here, I think I also got this like from the same place too. Like I think even the webcam as well. But the keyboard, I definitely got it online. Also the mouse pad, and also like the Logitech mouse. I think got this locally. But yeah, so I had like a mixture of both. Like I got some things like in person, other things online. It just depends like which one is actually the easier like to get. Oh shit! Crap. That didn't work out. Jeez Louise. Alright. Wee. Hell yeah. Yeah, as for like the controllers, like I know they had a couple of designs for the PS4 that they had like a black one, they had a white one, they have a red one, also they have one that's camouflage, which I gotta say even the camouflage one looks pretty good. But I am kind of like aiming for the red one because I feel like the red one sticks out a lot more for me. By the way, Twin, what's actually the color of your controller for the PS4? It's the silver one. Awesome. Yeah, silver is also like a very solid choice. Yeah, if I actually get a new PS4 controller, I'm definitely gonna go for red. Like most likely. Okay. Wee. Oh yeah. Oof. Oh my god, that didn't work. So we got third place. Alright. Alright, last one. Yeah, so I think my idea here that I think we're gonna do that. I think after I beat this competition, which I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight because we're gonna get gold because I know we have to get gold in order to make Marcus complete. After this, I think I'm gonna be playing like one more level, and I think I'm gonna raid out because I am starting to get a little bit hungry. I need to go eat. Also, if you guys wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner, it's more likely pizza. Sounds good, Rebel. Yes, go get something to eat. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, because honestly, like if I do get hungry during stream, I tend to lose like a bit of my focus, and also I don't usually, I say, not only I lose my focus, but also that I don't become very that energized eater. I know that happens a lot, especially when you don't eat for like a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna be playing around like this one for a bit, and then I'll just do like one level, and then I'm gonna call it for tonight. Oh, motherfucker. Wait, we're gonna have for dinner tonight, Twin. All right. This is it. All right, we actually got 1 point, so that's pretty good. So we got better spin. All right, level select. We are gonna actually quit this one, and we're gonna jump to another one for Pro Skater 4. We can actually, you know what? Let's go to the water park. Let's do it. Well, I had the boiled eggs. Nice. Yeah, actually, I ate the boiled eggs a couple of times. They're actually pretty nice. Like, what you can actually do with them that I know you can turn them to, like, sandwiches and all that. Like, usually, whenever my mom cooks them. Hold on. And they usually, like, they're kind of like put it, like, in the fridge. So for that, I'll take, like, each of the pieces. I'll just cut them in half, and then I'll put it in the sandwich, and then I'll add, like, you know, like, mayonnaise, cheese, and other stuff, and I'll just eat it like that. Also, we also, like, make themselves even less egg salads, too, with the boiled eggs. I had a little big lunch earlier. Oh, nice. What'd you had? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I had a wonderful start. My God. I gotta say, the water park level looks kind of not bad. It's very well detailed. Oh. Hell yeah, high combo. I had some pork, barbecue, and rice. Oh, that sounds delicious. And some shrimp shingeng. Oh my God, I love shrimps. Shrimps is fantastic. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, you can't go wrong with shrimps. That's a Filipino dish you can look up. Nice. I'll be sure to check it out. Yeah, even like that on its own sounds really delicious. Wait, you know, it's like one thing I really want to try at some point. The spaghetti and the Jolly Bees, because I heard the spaghetti Jolly Bees is like pure heaven from what you guys explained. And so we do actually have a Jolly Bees here in Italy, in the city of Milan. All right, where is the T and the K? Where are you guys? Oh, nice. I got a high score. Fuck yeah. It is. It's immaculate. I bet. That's why McDonald doesn't stand a chance to hear him fail. Yeah, sure. Yeah, also, like, it turns out that we even now have, like, Popeyes here, too. Because they just started the branch. And also, we even have, like, KFC. We have Five Guys. We have Burger King, McDonald's. We don't have Hardee's here. And we also got, yeah, we got, like, a lot of those. And actually, interestingly enough, like, KFC was not introduced in Italy until, like, the recent years. Because I remember, like, decades ago, it was actually, banned here. For a little bit. Yeah, actually, I go to Jollibee's. I'm gonna go try spaghetti because I want to give it a try. Motherfucker. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. I must admit. What was the time you had actually had a Jollibee's to win? Oh yeah, that's awesome. Nice. Yeah, 6 scores, 250k. Okay, collect skate. Car flip the castle from foundation gap. Smash 5 cutouts. Okay, get secret tape. All right. I could try to get like the 6 score. See if we can make that happen. We can also try to get the skate as well. If it doesn't happen, it's fine. All right, there we go. Oh shit, I fucked up. Yeah, I messed up here big time. But yeah, something I had the Jollibees was like almost 3 years ago. All right, come on, please. Be nice to me, game. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some pile of toilet paper. I wonder where that came from. Awesome. Got it. This is amazing. Totally amazing. Fully amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna make it, but we'll try. Because I think once I get the 6th core, I think we're gonna end it here. Alright. Oh, crap. I was getting this pack with chicken choy combo and fries. Soybean chicken is really good too. Oh yeah, I agree. I remember I had like a chicken burger there when I was eating there with a friend of mine, and we went to like a Milan together. And it was like really great. Like they also make really good burgers and fries. Oh my goodness. Alright, collected that. Okay. All right. Let's go try to hit like the 6th core, and after this, we're gonna go for some on the raid. Nice. All right. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh my god. All right. So get back working. Thanks for the convo, Rebel. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you for dropping in. It was actually, it's always nice talking with you, and I really appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Yeah, you too, Twin. Yeah, I'm gonna actually end my stream very soon after this one, so it would be a good time to go actually call it. Thanks for a great time. Anytime. Love you loads. All right, I am gonna give you another shout out. It's for you, Twinks. It's your shout outy. Take care, my friend. We'll hang out again soon. Peace out. And have a good time at work. Welcome. Love you. You're awesome. All right. Oh. Fine, Christ. Yeah, the water's not good. We don't like water, just like cats don't. Ah, we got smashed one of the mascots. Okay. Not tonight, but... Oh. Price. Oh my god. We... But I guess forgive me if I already said that before, because I kind of like my brain forgets, but I will say one thing about the, like this water park level that is actually like I think I may have said it already, but I'm still gonna say it again regardless, that it's actually very well detailed. I actually kind of like it. Very well done. Like again, it might be something I said before, but I just want to say it out there again because, you know, in case I didn't end up not saying it beforehand, because sometimes my brain forgets things every single time. Hi, Soul Taker, how are you? What's going on, buddy? How you been? It's so good to see you. Taker, my homie. How are you? What you got going on? All right. Everything better. Oh my god. Ow, that hurts. That's no problem. So stop. Ouch. Hurts. All right. Oh my god. That's crazy. Super crazy. Oh. Ow. Christ. Alright, got it. I got it. Not bad. Not bad. Ah, dear. Oh my god. Ouch. I'm doing a little better today. That's good to hear. Thank you for asking. Yeah, you're welcome. Good to see you, too, Rebel. Likewise, buddy. I love seeing your face. How's your day? Yeah, it's been going fine there for like that. I've been trying to stay like busy a little bit. Like I went to like a retail store that's kind of like a bit more street oriented. I handed them like my CV and you know like face to face. And I hope I get to hear back from them soon. And also like even like another thing that I've been doing as well is that I have been trying to get like a touch with like the customer service for like Lego, because I remember like I ordered like the setup for like Suki's like S2000 for like Too Fast and Furious, and it's already been like over like 3 weeks, and also already like the tracking like hasn't indicated that it has not been shipped out yet, which I'm starting to get a little bit suspicious. So I'm gonna try to get in touch with them to see like what's going on with it, and see if they have like any updates, because I was really looking forward to get like this Lego sets. I guess I could do like the other like crafting stream for like you guys over here, because and also because it even looks really good. Yeah, just because the reason why like there has not been like any like crafting stream about that, because it hasn't arrived yet, and apparently I think there's kind of like a bit of an issue going on. So I try to get in touch with them about it. They can be sure that they're not having like any problems or anything. Also, I even did like a little bit of art, and also I was even like looking for work too. So I could try to like stay busy. And tomorrow I'm gonna be go to my driving school and also go to the gym. So and also work further my art too. Another thing I want to mention too is that I just got to see like my new like psychiatrist like last week, and the session like really great. However, it turns out like with the kind of intrusive thoughts that I've been dealing with, I have to be introduced to like medication which are antipsychotics, and like I already got like the prescription for that and so forth, but I still have to get them. But I do want to go see my GP like on February 14th, which I will be having an appointment with her to have like further discussions with it, because of my health history from the past, which was anaphylaxis when I was like 4 years old. So I want to be sure that it's safe enough for me like to proceed it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do find like the whole like procedure like really nervous, because I've never been exposed to these kind of like medications like before, and I don't know what kind of reactions I'm gonna get out of them. But I had like people who took this medicine, and especially like Deem, that she saw like her patients take that exact same medicine and everything like that, that's antipsychotic, and they still turn out pretty okay. So like once I when I heard like the positive like experiences with them, like I feel a little bit calmer, and it made me a bit more optimistic, because honestly when I think about the idea, it overwhelmed me a lot. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Exactly, 100%. And also, like my psychiatrist, even like my psychotherapist, told me the same thing, that because usually the reason why like I was kind of like a bit hesitant about taking like like a medication for like for mental health, because I've heard like so many horror stories about it, which I felt like uncomfortable taking them for that reason. But then they kind of explained to me that there's people like who took them, and it helped them out like a lot and everything like that, and it did like help them like live their lives for the better. So there's still like a positive outcome on it and everything like that. It just from like the all things scary things I was told about like in the past, it made me a little bit like concerned and hesitant because of it. But I had people telling me that, you know, like, they expect me that it's, like, the meds are going to be taking, like, it's really good, and that, it'll be fine, and there's nothing to really worry about. And also, like, I even got in touch with my, like, psychiatrist, like, assistant as well about this. I asked him, like, all the deals about the side effects, about what to expect and everything, and I told him about the, like, about the part where I had, like, anaphylaxis when I was, like, 4 and everything, so she told me that it won't really cause it, so there's, like, to really worry about, and to be rest assured. But I think, honestly, like, with any, like, new experiences, like, you know, they can be excited but also scared at the same time, but, eventually it'll work out. And everything. I'll keep you guys posted on it. I also got this come from someone who never took like meds like for that kind of stuff like before in the past, so that's why it was a bit of a big deal for me. And that's the thing. All right. True, only time will tell. Exactly, 100%. But I'm gonna consult my GP like in about like in 11 days and everything like that. So we're gonna have like further discussions about it, and then we'll fall from there. But definitely they know these things like way better than I do, because honestly, like, I'm no doctor, so it's also, you know, good to go ask them about it just to be safe. Because I used to be kind of like this, like myself and everything. Because usually when it comes to like mental health medications, like it was usually I'm one of these kind of people, like, you know, I don't think, like, you know, taking them is really like necessary unless like it's really needed. If the case for the patient, like, it's very severe, then maybe, yeah, taking them, it might be like really important and all that. Because I used to be like this kind that usually, like, you know, I don't take them unless it, like, it's really necessary. So that's the way I used to see about it. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh my god, guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we almost got it. 235. We almost did it. All right. All right, guys, I really have to go eat some dinner right now, so I think we're, even though, like, I kind of said that I was gonna try to, like, you know, rate out after beating this one, but I think we could just leave it, like, for another time, so it's fine. So I'm gonna actually, like, close it right here. We're gonna go for some other raids, and we're gonna wrap up the stream. See who we can go to. All right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, let me just go here. Right here. All right, let's begin. All right, guys, so that was actually Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for a remake. It was a really fun stream, and I'm really happy, you know, like, to get back into, like, you know, being here again, and also, you know, talk with you guys, and also, you know, showing you, like, you know, what I've been going through lately, and also about, like, about, like, my mental health, and, like, what's gonna happen, like, in the future. So thank you guys all so much for that, you know, for also, like, hearing me out, and also, you know, taking time, even, like, to be here, to hang out, and it really means the world to me. I do want to thank you, like, Yordi, you know, like, for the Prime sub and everything like that. Like, again, like, you know, subs and bits are never necessary, but thank you so much for that, Yordi, for giving one to me. I really appreciate it. And also I want to thank you, Twin, for being, like, a great mod. And also I want to thank everyone else here who dropped into the stream, you know, who also talked, who also, like, lurked, even, like, watched. Thank you so much for this. It really it means a lot for me and all that. And before we read out, yeah, you can copy, like, the raid message over here, guys, for us to copy. And if you want as well, you can also join my new Discord that it just recently opened. So you can also join that, the studio. And let's see who we can actually raid out to. Let's see who's there. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I'm browsing. Wait, I want to do something. Wait, I want to see Chica's one streamer out. Yeah, so someone is actually playing like Pro Skater 3 and 4 as well, and we can maybe go right to someone new. But before we do, I want to see if they interact with chat and see how they are. Okay. I just want to say they kind of like respond to chat and see, you know, like if I kind of like vibe with them. All right. Hmm. All right, doing a lot of overtime. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know, like he doesn't like because you do conversation and everything, like he says hi, but he after this he just kind of like, you know, consumes the game. So I think we're just gonna leave it. All right, let's see what we can really go to. Scared. Yeah, there's like a lot of options, but I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go for. Hmm. No, guys, we're gonna rate to someone new one. We're going to Kimu, so we're gonna go Rayazo here and say hello. I met them actually before from like a narrow stream, and they're pretty cool. All right, guys. I'll see you all again on Wednesday for Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. So we're gonna be playing that game next on Wednesday, and then on Friday we're gonna be joining back like to Tongues of America Wasteland with the Rethought mod. So this is kind of like the plan for this week. And until then, thank you again, guys, for everything. You know, thank you for like all like the subs, thank you for like, you know, all the chats, the lurks, watching stream. Thank you so much for this, and also thank you to Twins for being a great mod as well. And remember, you know, like to take care of yourselves. Remember that you matter, and you know, don't be afraid to seek help if you need it, because you know we all like, you know, need like support and help like more than you think and everything like that. Because there's some things we cannot really like, you know, battle alone and everything. So never be afraid, and it's actually okay not to feel okay in that regard. And take care of yourselves, and stay authentic, stay real, and I'll see you guys day after tomorrow with more Life is Strange. And peace out. I love you all, and stay beautiful, and I'll catch you all later. Bye. Bye bye. You're all amazing, and I believe in you. Okay, bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.
I don't know where to go from here. I've been steady